It's hard for me not to think that the NFL has become not only the nation's most compelling game, but the world's most compelling week-to-week sports drama. The National Football League has become increasingly competitive, not only with razor-thin margins week to week, but remarkable individual and team efforts that fill the video storage in your phone by the week. It's like the NFL is a weekly taste of the Olympic Games or the World Cup or the MLB playoffs or NBA or NHL playoffs. But every single week of the regular season is filled with drama. Tonight's Monday Night Football game between the Chiefs and Jaguars here in the First Coast ends Week 5. Already, there are no more undefeated teams in the NFL, and we're not even to Columbus Day. The Chiefs just 3 weeks ago were 0-2. But with the win tonight, they can get to 3-2 and be in a three-way tie for first place in the AFC West. The Jags, with a win, would be 4-1 and tied with 6 other teams for the best record in the wild, wacky, wonderful world of the National Football League. So why wait for playoff drama? It's there every week in the National Football League, and it feels like that again tonight. The Chiefs Injury Report, and with late breaking news here, is brought to you by St. Luke's. For game day minor mishaps, get same-day care with St. Luke's convenient clinics or video visits so you won't miss a single play. Learn more at stlukeskc.org/same-day-care. The late news is that Josh Simmons, the outstanding starting left tackle, the rookie for the Chiefs, is questionable with an illness. What makes that difficult is it was announced after the inactives. Hunter Norzad is already inactive, so the Chiefs, if Simmons cannot go, will have only 7 available offensive linemen tonight. 2 other injuries for the Chiefs. Christian Fulton still out, the cornerback, out with an ankle injury. And also Omar Norman Lott is out tonight, and he has a shoulder injury. For the Jaguars, they're not clean. In fact, Trayvon Walker, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, is out tonight with a wrist injury in this aggressive Jaguar defense. So the Chiefs and Jags tonight from here in Jacksonville, and all kinds of drama already because will Josh Simmons play tonight? We'll monitor that and more when we come back. All right, Dana Hughes, Keys to Winning, next on the Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network.
Yellowstone. The epic ranching drama is now a Kansas Lottery scratch ticket and your ticket to experiences you can't get anywhere else. Top prize of $25,000 plus second chance drawings that let you live the show. Attend a premiere or visit the set, but know what you're getting into. Just kidding. This is a game, not the show. Play Yellowstone. CKSLottery.com for details.
Hey, Mr. C, it's me. Well, I just picked up the ring. I actually went to Hellsberg. Thanks for that recommendation. Kate's gonna love that hers is from the same jeweler you got Mrs. C's ring from. They were so helpful throughout the whole process. They even knew your family by name. And the ring looks great. Anyways, I just couldn't wait to let you guys know. Call me back and wish me luck.
Hellsberg. Designed with care and craft since 1915. Shop in store or at Hellsberg.com.
This is Dana Hughes. In Kansas City football, we honor tradition, but we always look forward to what's next. That's why I'm all in for Flight by Yingling. It's brewed by the oldest brewery in America, but built for today. 2.6 carbs, 95 calories, crisp, clean, and full of flavor, just the way a light beer should be. It's got the legacy and the stats to back it up. Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer and the official beer of Dana Hughes. V.G. Yingling and Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
This is Coach Orvis. Join me and D. Wright for Prep Zone.
Every week, we are your source for high school scores and live reports. It's highlights from the bright lights with conversations and more. It's the Prep Zone.
Friday nights from 10 to 11 on OKC Sports Radio 105.3.
With Progressive, it's easy to reach customer service with our app, website, chat, or by phone. Because when getting help is hard, it's not help at all.
Little help. A little help over here.
Thank you for calling Bench Press Assistance.
What?
Due to excessive gym volume, all available spotters are currently lifting heavy weights off the chests of other bench pressers.
Seriously?
Please continue to hold, and we will remove the barbell from your chest in the order in which your cry for help was received.
Getting assistance should be easy. With Progressive, it is. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Mitch Holzer's back in Jacksonville. Be listening throughout the game for the Chiefs to reach the Kansas Lottery Red Zone. It's brought to you by the Kansas Lottery. Play E-Instant and jackpot games for a chance to win real cash prizes. Download the Kansas Lottery Play On app and let's play. And now let's check in with former Chiefs special teams ace and wide receiver Danon Hughes. His keys to winning are brought to you by your Midwest Ford dealers, driven by value. Official partner of the Kansas City Chiefs. Find your local Midwest Ford dealer at Ford.com.
Good evening, brother.
Let's go.
I feel like we're at Arrowhead South. There's a lot of red in this stadium here. There's some teal splattered around, but the Chiefs faithful have definitely shown up on this Monday night football game, and it's an essential game for us. I'm sure it's a bar that the Jaguars are looking to overcome in regards to being 3-1 and considered a force in the AFC. But the Chiefs, we're talking about the Chiefs. We're talking about a 2-game win streak, trying to make it a third. And my first key to victory, the first thing that jumps off the screen, jumps off the page in regards to this Jaguars team is the giveaway takeaway ratio and how excellent they have been on defense with 13 takeaways in their 4 games, over 3 takeaways per game. So ball security has to be a premium for us. We cannot allow them any free lunch. Coaches used to tell me free lunch costs $1.50. Somebody's got to pay it, right? We got to make them pay by moving the ball down the field and ultimately see what kind of team they are without creating turnovers. Our objective is ball security. That's got to be the first thing.
Not only turnovers, they've been crazy. They've had 3 in at least 4 games here, every game.
Yeah.
First in 30 years to do that, along with holding teams under 400 yards. Then they've created points off of that. What you got second on the list?
So this team is kind of a throwback. I referenced it during the pregame show. Joshua Briscoe, Josh, and I talked about the Marty Schottenheimer era in the days where it was about taking the ball away on defense and running the ball on offense. You don't see that very much outside of last year with the Philadelphia Eagles and Saquon Barkley, but force them to be one-dimensional. This team has been very efficient offensively in running the ball. Travis Etienne has done a phenomenal job this season, leads the NFL at 6.1 yards per carry, over 90 yards per game rushing. If we can stop their run and put the onus on the shoulders of Trevor Lawrence to have to throw them to victory in this game, I definitely like our chances. He's only thrown 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions on the season. If we can make them one-dimensional, that moves the needle over to our side.
And the Jags have dropped 13 passes. That's 5 more than next to last in the first 4 weeks of the season. Third, what do you have?
Touchdowns. We love Harrison Butker. He's had some ups and downs and ebbs and flows this season that we would like to see corrected. I just don't want to see him in field goal position more tonight than we've seen him in the past. We need touchdowns on the road. That's essential.
What the Chiefs did last week, 4 red zone touchdowns, 4 different receivers, 4 different looks. Chiefs need that tonight against this piranha-style Jaguar defense. We'll come back. We'll have the coin flip and the kickoff. From Jacksonville, it's Monday Night Football on the Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network.
Monday Night Football in Florida. The Chiefs take on the Jags. Kickoff is next.
For years, everyone thought Verizon had the best network, because they did. But now the best mobile network in the U.S. is T-Mobile. T-Mobile's network has the most advanced 5G, with more towers, and their signal reaches further than ever. So you can text and Insta-talk and say, "You won't believe where I am."
T-Mobile has the best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H 2025. See T-Mobile.com/network.
Save time when you shop online with Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee makes it easy to order groceries online through our app or Hy-Vee.com. Pickup is always free. And if you have a Perks Plus membership, you get free delivery and free express pickup. Shop online with Hy-Vee and you can create and save grocery lists. Shop the sales and get fuel savers. Talk about convenience. Order groceries online today. Check out Hy-Vee.com or download the Hy-Vee app.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, Built Ford Tough. based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-498-6548. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-498-6548. That's 800-498-6548. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people. Do you?
National anthem here in Jacksonville, and you heard the roar, home of the Chiefs. It tells you how many Chiefs fans are here, really close to 50-50 in this stadium tonight. And, by the way, Xavier Worthy did warm up, going to play tonight, even though he was questionable. His ankle swelled up on the flight here and was added to the injury report yesterday, late last night, but he's warming up and expected to go. We will monitor, however, Josh Simmons, who was a late add just before just a couple of minutes ago, and with an illness. The Chiefs are going to have Jawan Taylor represent the offense tonight, and why not? He was drafted by the Jaguars back in 2019 in the second round and started 66 games for him for the Jags. Leo Chanel, why not? After that interception last week, he'll represent the defense. And then special teams will be represented, why not, by Nico Remigio, who had the 48-yard kickoff return last week that led to an answering field goal and a 16-yard punt return that led to a touchdown in field position. Brad Allen is our white hat. Brad Rogers is our white hat
Gentlemen,
tonight.
Welcome to Monday Night Football. This is the coin that we will use. This side is tails. This side is heads. What is your call? Tails is the call. It is tails, you win the toss. Which way would you like to kick? Kansas City has won the toss. They've elected to defer. Jacksonville will receive on this end of the field. Good luck, gentlemen.
Chiefs won the toss, defer their choice to the second half. And tonight's coin toss on Monday Night Football brought to you by Baker University. Make your next era orange. At Baker University, the first university in Kansas, ranked number 1 in return on investment among private universities in the Sunflower State. Baker University helps students turn dreams into careers and purpose into success. Baker University, forever in our orange era. So again, the Chiefs will kick off to start the game, but they win the toss and defer their choice to the second half. And the Jaguars will get the football to start the game. And it starts with an explosive return game for the Jags. Parker Washington, outstanding as a returner. And then the kickoff returner to join him is Bashal Tootin, the rookie out of Virginia Tech, who had a big return of 54 yards last week for the Jags in their win across the country when they beat San Francisco on the road. The opening kickoff by the Chiefs and Harrison Butker, brought to you by the University of Kansas Health System, the official healthcare provider of the Chiefs, providing excellent care for Chiefs Kingdom. Learn more at kansashealthsystem.com/Chiefs. We have two fearless returners back there for the Jags. They're dressed in their teal tops, black helmets, Jaguar logo on the side. They became a team in 1995. Chiefs are given the Super Bowl I look here with the all-white and the red helmet. But let's go quickly to Josh Klingler. Any thoughts on Josh Simmons here early?
Yeah, been bird-dogging him. He's been sitting with the rest of the offensive linemen. He has his helmet on. Nobody else does. Been kind of quiet, kind of keeping to himself. Travis Kelce came over and gave him a quick pep talk a couple minutes ago. He's sitting right by a fan, trying to stay cool here down the sidelines. Looks like to me he's at least going to give it a go to start this game, lined up with the rest of the offensive linemen. Of course, they'll be able to wait a tad bit longer for that decision, but it looks like he's going to at least try to start this game tonight, guys.
And Dane, in dealing with two dangerous returners, you got to be on your coverage game.
Yes, got to do your job, stay in your lane. We've seen the coverage unit really do a nice job thus far. They got their hands full tonight.
Pick away comes to the near side. It'll go to Tootin at the 20, comes to the near side and runs into three different Chiefs at the 31-yard line. Again, Bashal Tootin, the rookie out of Virginia Tech. Let's give you the defensive starters. Brought to you by Noel Williams, made the kickoff coverage tackle. Brought to you by Sheet Metal Workers Local Number 2. Building the future of our town, our teams. Learn more at sheetmetal2.org. Mike Dana is back off the injured list, and he'll get the start at left defensive end. His opposite will be George Karlaftis, while Chris Jones and Derek Nottie will be on the inside. Chiefs starting the base. In the middle, Nick Bolton leading the defense. Left side, Drew Tranquil. Right side, Leo Chanel. Phelan Watson, the right corner. McDuffie, the left corner. Brian Cook is a safety along with Shamari Connor. And a nice first down run for the Jags, and they'll pick up 7.5 yards on first down. Brian Cook had to eventually make the stop, but a first down run gets all the way to the third level of the Chiefs defense.
Yeah. Etienne does a nice job of getting skinny in the hole. Marcus Allen, one of my former teammates, Hall of Fame running back, was probably one of the best to ever do that. Even though the hole is constricted, you got to get skinny. He's able to get that positive yardage.
2nd and 3 for the Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence, in his 5th year, the 1-1 pick in the 21 draft. They give it off to Etienne again, slams into the Chiefs line, but just 2 yards. And a 2nd and 3 play will become 3rd down and 1 as the middle of that Chiefs defense stiffens. Leo Chanel was there.
This is where you love Derek Nottie in the middle of the field, and you got Leo Chanel, who's one of the more physical forces at that linebacker position. But Derek Nottie, listed at 317, maybe a few hamburgers heavier than that, is a guy that's just tough to move.
3rd down. The Jags are 26th in the NFL on 3rd down. They have 3rd and 1 here at their own 36-yard line. Lawrence is in the shotgun. He'll go 3 by 2 here in this look. 3 to his right to the wide side of the field. Takes the shotgun snap. At 6'6", stands tall in the pocket. And the pass comes near side and incomplete. Terrific defense on the near side. As Drew Tranquil was covering the inside receiver on the twin side, short side, and makes the defensive play.
Yeah, excellent job. First, communication. Anytime you have such movement and the spread offense, to see Drew Tranquil, he went over the shoulder of the intended receiver there, Travis Etienne Jr., but he went through him to the ball while he had made a play on the ball. You hear the boos out there wanting a flag. Thought it was a clean play.
Logan Cook to punt. He was the AFC punter last year in the Pro Bowl. Deep punt. Remigio angling left. He is spun to the ground at the 4-yard line. A terrific punt by Logan Cook of 53 yards. In fact, he set an NFL record for net punting a year ago as Rayon Lane, who's in the United States Marine Corps in the reserve because he played at Annapolis for Navy, can do the reserve work while he's active right now for the Jaguars. Chiefs get the football, but they're backed up. And they will say officially at the 9 is where he went down or stopped. The offensive starters for the Chiefs brought to you by Club Car Wash, the official car wash of the Kansas City Chiefs. Captain, the night and former Jaguar, Juwan Taylor, right tackle. Right guard, Pro Bowl, is Trey Smith. The All-Pro center, Creed Humphrey. Left guard, Kingsley Suama-Atia. And Josh Simmons, even though he's sick, will give it a go at left tackle. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes has had big games in his career against the Jaguars. Brings Juju Smith-Schuster to a right slot. He'll throw a quick pass. It's caught at the 10-yard line, darting inside. And that is Travis Kelce. And he will get tackled by Andrew Wingard, but not until he picks up 9 yards on just a quick rise and throw to the Chiefs' future Hall of Fame tight end.
I love the plays that are drawn up by Matt Nagy and Andy Reid early in the game. You can tell the film study that goes into their game plan in the first 16 plays. They're able to be successful there. Now you open up the entire playbook. May take a shot downfield here.
Line of scrimmage, the Chiefs own 18. We're just underway. It's 2nd and 1 for Patrick Mahomes. Calls an audible against this very fast and feisty Jaguar defense. Leads the league with 13 takeaways. They bring a weak side blitz. They dump it to the blitz side. Caught by Pacheco. He'll have a first down. Great read. A gain of 4. He almost broke free, but gets pulled down to the ground by Devin Lloyd, the outstanding tight end for the Jaguars. But a good hot read. The corner blitz came weak side, and Mahomes is able to read it.
Yeah, recognizing man-to-man coverage, and just one tackle away from that being a huge gain for Isaiah Pacheco. Got his 3rd touchdown catch of his career last year, being a force in the passing game.
1st and 10, Kansas City will be under center this time with Mahomes at its own 22-yard line. Forced a 3-and-out against the Jags on the first drive. Now Mahomes stays in the pocket. He'll scramble, dumps it late, floats it near side, caught at the near side 40, and will be tackled. That's Tyquan Thornton after a 24-yard gain. Mahomes got right to the chalk line, right to the blue chalk line, and delivered the ball, not going past the line of scrimmage. A gain of 24. Foye Oluokun tackling for Jacksonville.
Oh, Y.A. Tittle jump pass there by Patrick Mahomes. Has such great awareness. His peripheral vision on point, knows exactly where he was on the field, behind the line of scrimmage, finds the open receiver.
24 yards on the pass reception. Chiefs have moved from their own 9 to their own 46. 1st and 10. They go 2 by 2 here with one back. Quick throw left. It goes to Kelce again, flexed outside, and now crosses the 50. And with that catch, Travis Kelce now has the most combined yards in Kansas City Chiefs history, taking out the 20-year-old record of Dante Hall, who got all those kick return yards to add to his total. And Kelce tonight with 2 catches, the most by a tight end in NFL history in his first 13 seasons.
And Dante Hall might be here. I knew he was here in Jacksonville yesterday, so he might be here to witness all this. One of the great players of our time.
Flag on the play, Chiefs moving, handoff. Inside it goes to Pacheco on the near side hash, into and past the first down marker to the Jaguar 43-yard line. A gain of 5 pending the penalty.
Like they may have illegal motion, illegal shift.
Illegal formation. Offense. Number 74 is on the end of the line and uncovered. It's a 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Juan Taylor came into the week tied for the most penalties of any player in the NFL. And again, this is where he started his career, played here for 4 years.
Now, let's make sure the fans know that that penalty is not on Juwan Taylor per se. It's on the receiver that's on that side of the field that's supposed to be on the line of scrimmage. We don't want to pile on Juwan more than that has happened so far.
Backs up the Chiefs, 2nd and 9, and back into Jaguar territory. Chiefs with their own 47, I should say, in Chiefs territory. Crossing pattern caught. It's Hollywood Brown who gets the penalty yardage back, plus a couple. It'll be 3rd and 2 on a crossing pattern. Dwayne Smoot, a defensive lineman, was dropping back into coverage for the teal-clad Jags.
Outside of the jump pass, Mitch, what we've seen is on-schedule throws by Patrick Mahomes. Plants that back foot and delivers the ball, whether it's short passes, crossing routes, or bubble screens.
3rd and 2 at the Jaguar 46. No score, 9:53 to go in the first quarter. First drive for the Chiefs, and they're going to call an audible.
Well, Travis Kelce lined up against Travis Hunter.
Man-to-man. Looks like the Jags will go man with a single high safety. On 3rd and short, here comes pressure. Slant, incomplete. He was wanting Kelce against. They rotated their coverage because, it was Oluokun, the linebacker, who shifted over to take the slant. And now the Chiefs have 4th and 2 at the Jaguar 46 and look like they're going to punt the football.
It looked like they got away with a little bit of grab there. Travis Hunter had the backhand of Travis Kelce. Good coverage there, but another missed flag by the officials could have extended this drive. Maybe a little surprised they didn't go for it here on 4th down.
A little bit. The Jags had actually double coverage there on Kelce the way it turned out with Hunter and Oluokun. Now to punt will be Ariza, trying to punt for field position here. Again, the dangerous punt returner back, Washington, calls for a fair catch at his own 14. At an 87-yard punt return for a touchdown last week against the 49ers. 32-yard field position punt. Fair caught at the 14 at 9:31 to go in the first quarter. There is no score. And this quarter is brought to you on Monday Night Football by GEHA. For over 86 years, GEHA has offered medical and dental benefits designed to meet the unique needs of federal employees and retirees, military retirees and their families. With over 2 million members and growing, GEHA continues to serve those members and families who serve all of us every day. GEHA, your friend in federal since 1937, and the proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Tickets for Less is your trusted choice for tickets to every Chiefs game with the best prices and no service fees at ticketsforless.com. There's nothing that beats the atmosphere at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium, and Tickets for Less makes being there easy. Plus, upgrade your game day with the all-inclusive VIP tailgate featuring food, drinks, and the ultimate pre-game party in Kansas City. Secure your Chiefs tickets now at ticketsforless.com, and don't forget to save big with promo code Chiefs Radio.
The University of Kansas Cancer Center and the Kansas City Chiefs are partners who are at the top of their game. The Chiefs are keeping opponents off balance by changing the game in exciting ways, while the Cancer Center is beating the odds with the most advanced treatments and compassionate care. Both organizations pay attention to every detail, have unmatched expertise, and achieve exceptional outcomes every day. The University of Kansas Cancer Center is proud to care for Chiefs Kingdom. Learn more at kucancercenter.org.
How to keep clean at a tailgate with Club Car Wash. Tip number 1, stand up and lean over your plate while eating to keep those gnarly nacho cheese stains at bay. And cool it on the dipping sauces. A single dunk is plenty. Double dunking is a dangerous game. The best way to keep clean at a tailgate, however, is to bring your vehicle to Club Car Wash on game day. Leave the messes to the masses in the parking lot and get game day ready with Club Car Wash.
Club Car Wash. Join the club.
Mitch Schultz is back along with Dana Hughes, Josh Klinger on the sideline. We got Rex and Kathy Haney's boys here tonight helping us on the First Coast. It's no score, 9:31 to go in the first quarter. The Chiefs at least flipped the field. They went from their own 9, and now the Jags will start their second drive at their own 14.
I think there's definitely room for interpretation there in regards to whether to go for it on fourth down, but I like the idea of our defense having them backed up.
4-man front for the Chiefs here. It's a Chiefs stay in a base defense. ETN has touched it already 3 times. They fake to him this time. Lawrence on a run-pass option to the right. And slides to a stop, and a flag thrown on the play. Is this going to be a late hit on Kansas City? It looked like Trevor Lawrence lost his footing as Tranquil was on the chase.
Might have been past the line of scrimmage. They threw that flag right at the 15-yard line when the ball pre-snap was set 1st and 10 at the 14.
See here is Brad Rogers.
Jaguars.
He threw it. He's looking at for Andy Reid for a decision here.
Illegal forward pass. Offense number 16.
So Mahomes
penalty, loss of down. Second
down. It was a quick throw just to avoid the sack. And Mahomes went to the blue chalk line, didn't get, but Lawrence went past it. So it is a loss of down as well on the illegal forward pass, and it takes it back to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 14, Jaguars at that point with no score, 9:24 to go in the first quarter. 3 wide for the Jags, a tight end 3-point stance to close the formation to the right. That's the short side of the field. Lawrence crouches down. Stays in the pocket to throw, goes over the middle, and the pass is incomplete, and Nick Bolton almost intercepted it. Running a deep route between the hash and numbers to the right side was De'Ami Brown. But Nick Bolton was the closest human there, tipped it, but could have intercepted it. So now it's 3rd and 14 for the Jags at their own 10.
And that was a throw that had to be elevated by Trevor Lawrence because of the presence of Nick Bolton, who's really gotten much better, continues to get better in pass defense.
Chiefs have been 4 of 20 on 3rd down defense the last 2 weeks coming into this game. 3rd and 14 here for the Jags. Far hash to throw. Now a dump pass over the middle at the 20-yard line, and he is close to a first down but short by 2 yards. They needed 14. He got 12. They dumped it off to Brian Thomas Jr., and the tackle there by Shamari Connors. The Chiefs went to 3 safety nickel. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
Sports Radio, KINB WATB 105.3 FM HD1. Kingfisher, Oklahoma City, a Perry Broadcasting Station.
For net punting, it's been a Pro Bowler in the AFC. Gets it away. High punt, deep punt. Remigio angling toward his sideline will take it with a defender right there and spins him to the ground again at the 28-yard line. Rayon Lewis, again, the Navy graduate, and again is in the Marine Corps as in the reserves. Rayon Lane, I should say. Rayon Lane there with the tackle. 52-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, but the Chiefs get it back. 8:29 to go, first quarter. No score here in Jacksonville. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the relief hotline at 800-525-9069. 800-525-9069. 800-525-9069.
At First Security Bank, we understand the pivotal role financial support plays in transforming your business vision into reality. As your trusted community bank, we're committed to providing tailored business loan solutions to fuel your growth. Our team of financial experts stands ready to assist you with unwavering dedication. Visit us at 1541 Northeast 23rd Street or call 405-424-4341 to explore how we can best serve your financial needs. First Security Bank, your partner in progress, member FDIC.
Back in Jacksonville, no score. Chiefs getting ready for their second possession, but they did pick up some yardage here of 19 yards flipping the field. Let's check in now with Josh Klingler.
Our field reports are presented by Missouri Tourism. However you vacation, Missouri has you covered, because in Missouri, there's a Mo for every MO. Find yours at visitmo.com. Well, weather was supposed to be part of the story here tonight. I don't want to jinx things, but it's been fantastic throughout most of the day. Overcast, but relatively calm. 77 degrees, winds east-northeast at just 3 miles an hour. Chiefs took all kinds of precautions, brought just about every available shoe that they had, various stud lengths. They got about 3 cases of shoes behind the bench in case they need to make the switch at some point tonight.
Well, dry so far, and the Chiefs first and 10 at their own 28. Josh Simmons stays in the game, again playing with an illness tonight at left tackle. Jalen Royals goes in motion, orbit motion. It's an end around to Xavier Worthy. He's at the 25-30, gets 2 blocks, 35, and then goes sprinting out of bounds in front of new Jacksonville coach Liam Cohen, but it's a gain of 9. Former Chief Eric Murray cut the angle down to prevent a longer play.
Yeah, we got Jalen Royals in on offense as well. His first opportunity offensively. Lead blocking out there for Xavier Worthy.
They're going to give him a great spot here and say he got past. No, they don't. Now they give him second down and inches. But the line of scrimmage for the Chiefs, their own 38. That's 4.25 speed, 4.23 speed, 4.21 speed coming around on an end around. But Royals with a good lead block out of orbit motion. Now it's second down and less than a yard for the Chiefs at their own 37. No score. Juju Smith-Schuster trots into a left slot. They fake to him. Smith-Schuster now gets in on a pass right and an out of bounds, and is taken out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Pushed out by Foye Oluokun, who led the NFL in tackles in a couple of years ago, taking out Nick Bolton on the last weekend of the season. Gain of 7. Again, Juju Smith-Schuster slicing across the defense to make that catch.
You reference him as the door hinge and spoke with Xavier Worthy last week. He got a giggle out of that and confirmed that's exactly the role that Juju Smith-Schuster has taken on and done a great job with.
Midway through the first quarter, no score. Chiefs driving again, second straight possession. Isaiah Pacheco behind the middle of the deep offensive line, 45 into the Jaguars secondary, and turns his knees high to the 39 of the Jags in the center of the field. A 17-yard run. Andrew Wingard saved maybe a touchdown.
Yeah, great job of blocking at the point of attack. Trey Smith Creed Humphrey, Kingsley Suamataia getting the job done. Those interior three opens up just enough of a crease for Pacheco to utilize that speed and toughness.
His longest run, Pacheco, prior to that was 12 yards, but he peels off 17 at the near hash. 1st and 10, Kansas City at the Jaguar 39. No score. Now in motion is Noah Gray. A triangle left, they'll run it right. And it goes to Kareem Hunt, but he's slammed to the ground after a gain of 1 at the near side numbers. Excellent pursuit by Austin Johnson. And now a flag is after the play.
And multiple flags thrown, a little activity on the field. Looked like it involved Jordan Lewis, the former Michigan corner, and Hollywood Brown.
Jordan Lewis, the Dallas Cowboy for 8 years.
After the play, personal foul, offense number 5. A 15-yard penalty, the down will count. It will be 2nd down.
So Jordan Lewis and Brown and took a shove. That's where Hollywood Brown, I mean, you play this game. That's where you somehow have to corral your motion. 15-yard penalty and the down after the play makes it really difficult.
And the fact that you always catch the second guy, there was a little bit of a headbutt by Lewis there. He kept his hands to himself. A quick punch by Hollywood. Catch the second guy, now 2nd and extra long.
About 24, and the Chiefs are back in their own territory at the 47. Brashard Smith is in the game now as a weak side halfback. He's a single back, actually, to the short side. 3 wide. Now Smith goes hopping out in motion to the right numbers. Runs an angle route. 50, speed 45, speed 40. And Brashard Smith picks up the penalty yardage and gets to the Jaguar 38, gaining the 15 yards lost on the penalty on Hollywood Brown. Aluakon was there, but the angle route over the middle of the field, dangerous when you got that speed with Brashard Smith.
Exactly right, and great timing by the offensive line getting downfield, but because that ball was thrown behind the line of scrimmage, you have to have perfect timing there. Gets a huge chunk back. Now a more manageable situation here with 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9 for the Chiefs after 2nd and 24. They're at the Jaguar 38-yard line. 5:33 to go in the first quarter, no score. Now the Chiefs, 2 seconds, 1 second have to call timeout. Their confusion on the offensive front.
Timeout. Kansas City. Their first. It's a 30-second timeout.
Chiefs fans, Hy-Vee's your tailgate headquarters for all levels of football. Burgers, brats, drinks, bakery fresh favorites, exclusive Chiefs gear for game day. Shop online at Hy-Vee.com or at one of the 20 Hy-Vee stores in the Kansas City metro. Did the Jags cause that? A little confusion up front?
I think the Chiefs, because anytime you have a long run, it takes a lot of time for the guys to get up from that. They start the play clock. We're getting back to the huddle. We do substitution. That's one of the negative products of having a big gain, is that you have to be on point with communication in the huddle. You've heard me talk about the Chiefs are one of the best teams in the NFL at breaking the huddle with 15 seconds or more left on the play clock. That one, they had 10 seconds.
Chiefs are right in the middle of the pack in the NFL, right in the middle in 3rd down conversion percentage. They have 3rd and 9 here at the Jaguar 38-yard line. Kelsey goes to a stand-up tight end position on the near side of the field. Here comes a blitz by the Jaguars. Mahomes throws it against zero man-to-man coverage. Caught coming back to the ball. Thornton comes back to the ball at the 6-yard line. Man-to-man coverage. Tyson Campbell was back on an island with Tyquan Thornton, and Thornton finds the ball for 32 yards. The Chiefs are in the Kansas Lottery red zone. Goal to go. Download the Kansas Lottery Play On app, and let's play.
They brought a red dog on the blitz, full blitz, zero coverage, which means no safety help. And Tyquan Thornton just runs a little stutter post, knows exactly where the ball is. Great job making the adjustment. A huge gain for the Chiefs.
So Jacksonville is challenging the ruling on the field.
Jacksonville is going to challenge the ruling on the field that it's a catch. And let's go to the break while Liam Cohen challenges the ruling on the field that it's a 30-plus yard catch. This quarter with no score, 4:56 to go in the first quarter, is brought to you by GEHA.
Flu season is here. Get your flu shot today at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment is necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. That's right, a 20-cent fuel saver. Get your flu shot when it's convenient for you. Schedule online or just stop by your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Help your family stay healthy. Get your flu shot and get a 20-cent fuel saver only at Hy-Vee. See store for details. Some restrictions apply.
At Sightman Cancer Center, we know that being diagnosed with cancer can feel devastating. It's natural to hurry and accept the first treatment plan, but you have time. Time for a second opinion, a Sightman opinion. Sightman Cancer Center, powered by Washington University Physicians and BJC Healthcare.
Is your place packed tighter than a game day crowd at Arrowhead? Storage Mart has the Hail Mary you need. Super fans like you can score $20 off storage units when you use code CHIEFS20 at checkout. That's code CHIEFS20 for $20 off only at Storage Mart. Offer available at select locations. Restrictions apply. Visit storage-mart.com to rent online today. That's storage-mart.com. Storage Mart is proud to be the official storage provider of Chiefs Kingdom.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining built Ford tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
Missouri beef farmers and ranchers know whether it's on the gridiron or in the countryside, it takes dedication, commitment, and grit. And their game plan is caring for cattle and conserving the land. Celebrate Missouri beef farmers and ranchers at beefiswhatsfordinner.com. Funded by Missouri beef farmers and ranchers.
Chiefs football is brought to you by Hy-Vee, proud official grocery sponsor of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Pat Mahomes is so smart. The Chiefs have a 32-yard pass play. Dana, and I'll get your thoughts on it. Let's see what the Chiefs do with first down and goal to go at the 6 at 4:56 to go in the first quarter, no score. Rashard Smith is at running back, shading to the left side, short side of the field. Shotgun snap. They're going to run sprint option left side at the 5. Rashard Smith turns his shoulder and gets whammed at the 2-yard line, but he does pick up 4 yards. Now, we know Mahomes can complete passes. We know that he's the most successful quarterback in 21 games in playoff history to start a career. But what did he do there to help his team?
It's called the game within the game, playing chess. He rushed to the line of scrimmage, made it seem like it could have possibly been an incomplete pass, forcing the hand of Liam Cohen and the Jaguars to throw that red flag, use up one of their reviews. Is well played by Patrick Mahomes, a veteran move.
A 32-yard pass play. The Chiefs now have second down and goal to go at the 2. Fake to Kareem Hunt. Throw to the back of the end zone. Xavier Worthy catches it, but it's out of bounds. A deep throw, and Worthy not able to get 2 feet in bounds as Tyson Campbell was there defending, really well defended by the Jaguar corner.
Yeah. Patrick Mahomes had Dennis Gardeck, the linebacker, right in his face, really didn't have a clear area to throw that ball, got rid of it, and only a place where Worthy could make the catch, just couldn't get both feet in bounds.
Third down and goal to go at the 2-yard line for the Chiefs. 4:07 to go, first quarter, no score. Mahomes in the shotgun, sprint out action. They flood the near side, caught, touchdown, Kansas City. Kelsey with the touchdown, but are they going to call offensive pass interference here on a pick route? Juju Smith-Schuster, the door hinge, usually really good at disguising the pick. But the line judge makes the call.
There's no foul on the play. The result of the play is a touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City. I'll say it again. And Juju Smith-Schuster, every one of those red zone touchdowns last week, Juju did something to affect the play, just did it again.
And this is a veteran move because we're hearing the sounds of the crowd, the boos, but they don't know the rule. Juju Smith-Schuster set the pick at the line of scrimmage. It was a defender's option to run underneath or try to run underneath Juju Smith-Schuster there. So having a pick at the line of scrimmage is not a penalty. They're able to execute it to perfection. Travis Kelce with a touchdown.
The door hinge strikes again. And Mahomes gets Kelsey a touchdown reception, and the Chiefs lead 7-0. A huge play on 3rd down and 9, a zero blitz call by the Jaguars. And Mahomes, and a great recognition by Tyquan Thornton for 32. The Chiefs break in and cash in for a touchdown. 7-0 Chiefs, 4:02 to go in the first. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
Are you ready to get in the game with the Kansas City Chiefs and Shelter Insurance? You can win a VIP game day experience at Arrowhead Stadium, including tickets, parking, and a visit to the Chiefs radio booth to watch Mitch Holtis in action. Contact a Shelter Insurance agent and ask them to sign you up. For a list of participating agents and giveaway rules, visit shelterinsurance.com/get in the game for your chance to win. Shelter Insurance, proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Are you looking to rent a car? Better yet, do you need to rent a car but don't want to go through the hassle? If you said yes, let the professionals at A Plus Rent a Car put you in a rental vehicle today. They have low rates, and the only requirements to rent a vehicle is you must be at least 21 years of age with a valid license, utility bill, and lease. Deposits are as low as $100. That's it. Low daily and weekly rental rates are available and great cars to choose from. A Plus Rent a Car is located at 2906 Northwest 23rd Street in Oklahoma City. Check out our website at apluscarental.com or call 405-602-0000. That's 405-602-0000 for A Plus Rent a Car. They accept cash, debit, prepaid, and credit cards.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
It was a doubleheader in August and really hot inside the concession stand. So instead of waiting for people to come to me, I figured I'd walk around yelling, "Hot dogs here!" And that's how I became the first hot dog vendor in sports.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Kansas City! Kelsey with the touchdown, and Juju Smith-Schuster. Every one of those red zone touchdowns last week, Juju did something to affect the play. He just did it again. He set the legal pick for the touchdown. And now Jacksonville, Dana, I want to ask you about this. Jacksonville came into this game. They've only trailed for 9 minutes and 10 seconds. That's 10 minutes better than the next closest team is Seattle coming into week 4. The Chiefs lead 7-0. How big is it psychologically to get the lead?
Well, it's huge because they've had a recipe for success to this point with their 3-1 record. Now you get them outside of sorts just a bit, see how predictable they'll be.
Line drive kick to the right side across the 30 to the 35-yard line and up to the 40. An excellent return as the Jaguars with that explosive return game as Jason Brownlee made the tackle, but Bashal Tutin on the kickoff return. And now the Jags will have good field position to start their third drive, trailing 7-0. They'll start at their own 39-yard line.
You heard me mention it in the beginning of the game. Kickoff coverage, stay in your lane. We had guys stacked behind each other. That's why they were able to get that huge return.
Travis Etienne at running back, hands on his knees. Back to his 2022 production level. Trevor Lawrence under center. Robert Hainsey, they picked him up as a free agent in the offseason. Play action fake. They run a screen. Right side numbers. 45 did the Chiefs. Territory 45. And spun down to the ground at the 39-yard line by Shamari Connor. But it's a 22-yard screen on first down, and it goes to the tight end, Brenton Strange.
An adjustment made at the line of scrimmage. It looks like the Jags are going to go tempo offense here.
Up on the ball at the Kansas City 39-yard line. 7-0 Chiefs at 3:25 to go first quarter. They get up on the ball quickly, but Lawrence calls a play at the line of scrimmage, walking left. Then to his right, Travis Hunter comes in motion. Etienne on a left guard run. And he's got a decent hole to the Kansas City 34-yard line, picks up 5.5 yards. Tranquil, his second tackle of this first quarter.
Sometimes there's giveaways at the line of scrimmage when you go tempo. Wide receiver stances, the communication with each other. Brian Thomas Jr. was communicating with Travis Hunter there. Kind of knew that it wasn't a pass play based on that communication.
Two young guys, a second-year guy and a rookie. Second down 5 for the Jaguars. Threatening at the Kansas City 34. Chiefs lead 7-0. Tight triangle outside the right tackle. Chiefs are showing blitz to the left corner of Lawrence. He sees it, calls an audible here with a single back ETN behind it. They run a stretch to the blitz side. ETN doesn't have much this time. The Chiefs play great gap control as Ashton Gelati got there along with Christian Roland Wallace. Gain of 3 makes it 3rd and 2 for the Jaguars at the Kansas City 31.
And the benefits of breaking the huddle quickly or running a tempo offense is that you can get the defense to show their hand just quickly. We do a great job offensively. Looks like Trevor Lawrence is trying to figure out some of the nuances of our defense. They break the huddle with 16 seconds left on the play clock here.
Jags 0 for 2 on 3rd down. They came in 26th in the league, although they are 3 and 1. 3rd down and 2. ETN now shifts to the right hip of Lawrence. They run an RPO. Lawrence trying to get free, diving forward to that 6'6" frame, and he's got a first down. That was just laid out at 6'6", 220, keeping the ball in an RPO to the right, and it moves the chains for the Jaguars.
That was actually well played by Ashton Gelati. Just did not get a square hit on Trevor Lawrence to stop him before getting the first down.
Now they mark the chains and move the chains. 1:21 to go in the first quarter. Again, the Jags without a huddle up on the football at the Kansas City 29. Trevor Lawrence stays under center. Lawrence did not have an interception last week in the win at San Francisco. The first time in 7 games he didn't throw a pick. ETN, the single back. They fake to him. Deep drop this time for Lawrence. All kinds of time. Right side, wide open on a pick. Caught by Thomas at the 10 and down to the 6-yard line. Penalty flag thrown as Brenton Strange might have had an OPI here. Getting Brian Thomas free on a right side rub route for 22 yards.
There's definitely a pick route deeper.
Illegal contact. Defense number 23. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
Well, if the Chiefs get their pick, the Jags get their pick. The play will stand, and now Jacksonville is in goal-to-go territory at the 7-yard line after a 22-yard pass to Brian Thomas.
It just got jostled a little bit deeper than the 5 yards down the field, but then made contact with the defensive back who was responsible for Brian Thomas Jr. We only saw the first.
Jags 21st in the league in the red zone offensively. 7-0 Kansas City. Winning seconds of the first quarter. Lawrence stays under center. ETN, a left side run, and a great play coming in behind it. He'll hold it to a short gain by Nick Bolton. He came in from the backside, and actually a loss of 1 for the Jags back to the 8-yard line.
So, Mitch, we are privy to watching everybody's alignment. The listeners here can't see what we see, but I can tell you the wide receivers are giving away plays here for the Jaguars, and hopefully, whether it's our defensive backs or the savvy linebackers that we have, we may be able to tell and get that extra inch, that extra step, based on their laziness on their offense.
This is the end of
How
the
much of
first
that is
quarter.
inexperience of these receivers?
A lot of it.
7-0 Kansas City, but the Jags have 2nd and goal at the 7.5 when we come back for the second quarter on the Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network. Chiefs Kingdom, are we ready to play? It's time for the Chiefs Kingdom scratch ticket, only from the Kansas Lottery. You could win up to $75,000 instantly, with even more ways to win exclusive, one-of-a-kind Kansas City Chiefs experiences through the Play On app. Play the Kansas Lottery Chiefs Kingdom scratch ticket today. See kslottery.com for details.
You know Gray Bar for electrical parts, but there's one more thing you may not be thinking of us for that can help maximize your next project's total value. Our pre-project planning services are designed to help you win the bid, save on labor costs, and keep your installers productive across your entire build. The sooner you call us, the better. Because when we're there from the beginning, we can anticipate your needs and help you solve problems before they become problems. Yep, Gray Bar does that.
Hey, Chiefs fans! Crown Royal is the official whiskey of the Kansas City Chiefs. And this season, it's not game day without the generous spirit of Crown Royal. Whether you're at the tailgate, in the stands, or watching from home, Crown Royal is the reason and the reward for coming together. Grab a glass with the Crown Royal rig at a stadium near you, because we'll be sharing the generous spirit with fans across the country. Crown Royal, fueling game day with the generous spirit. Visit crownroyal.com/royal rig for more on the Crown Royal Rig Tour. Please drink responsibly. Are you ready to get in the game with the Kansas City Chiefs and Shelter Insurance? You can win a VIP game day experience at Arrowhead Stadium, including tickets, parking, and a visit to the Chiefs radio booth to watch Mitch Holtis in action. Contact a Shelter Insurance agent and ask them to sign you up. For a list of participating agents and giveaway rules, visit shelterinsurance.com/get in the game for your chance to win. Shelter Insurance, proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
The Jaguars have second down and goal to go at the 8-yard line after the loss of one on the run by ETN, tackled by Nick Bolton. Mike Dana back off the injury off the injury list after missing the last two games. Chris Jones in the middle, Jerry Tillery in there now, rotating in, along with George Karlaftis on the defensive front. Lawrence will be in the shotgun. Trevor Lawrence has ETN to his left. Two receivers to the right, single receiver left side, tight in that same way. Three big plays have put the Jaguars in this position. Second down, goal to go at the 8. Hunter comes in motion. They fake a handoff. They flood the route near side. Same spot the Chiefs scored a touchdown, but the Chiefs will prevent a touchdown this side. A gain of 5 to the 3, but well played by Shamari Connor, again cutting down the angle on almost the same play the Chiefs ran for a touchdown.
Yeah, we've seen this be a staple in the playbook for the Chiefs offensively, running that exit route by the motion receiver. Heck, we won a Super Bowl because of that play. Defense does a nice job of recognition. You have to make a choice, and either you're going to pursue Trevor Lawrence or go after the running back, get caught in between. That's how they got the 5 yard.
Third down, goal to go at the 3 for the Jaguars. Just underway, second quarter. Chiefs lead 7-0. ETN comes in motion, spread out action by Lawrence. He wants to run the ball. He stretches out for the pylon, but he's knocked down short of the goal line. A straight quarterback sweep. Jaden Hicks holds him to a 2-yard gain and a yard shy of the end zone, and the Jags have fourth down and goal to go at the 1-yard line.
And you have to feel prior to this play, they were thinking this is 4-down territory, but a great hit by Jaden Hicks knocks him out just short of his opportunity to stretch for the pylon.
They traded their power back, Tank Bigsby. Remember, we saw him in the regular season. Now the Jags at 6'6", 220. Lawrence a threat to sneak it here. Fourth down and goal to go at the 1. He will sneak it, stretching the football out, and now the ball is loose. The Chiefs say they've got the football at the 1. Did the Chiefs knock it out? They did. They hold and get a fumble recovery. The 73rd giveaway by Trevor Lawrence since he entered the league. He tried to stretch the football out over the goal line, and it got popped out at the very end of the play. It looked like Nick Bolton popped it out.
Yeah. And you're hearing the fans think that ball crossed the threshold. I don't think so.
It is microscopic, if so, and the call on the field is a fumble and a recovery by the Chiefs, or at least a hold on fourth down. And Nick Bolton, as the ball got stretched out, put his hand and popped the ball free from Trevor Lawrence.
That's a great job by Nick Bolton. You don't have to go for the big hit there. They're going to review this play, Mitch, but I thought it was a great job. That ball is loose. We're seeing one angle. I can see some grass.
I can too. A 32nd of an inch, brother. That's what I'm seeing. All right, Chiefs lead 7-0. Did they hold on fourth down and goal at the 1? We'll find out after this. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
Knows we all crave validation.
Girl, you are not 37.
I would have guessed 27.
You guys are too sweet.
Sure. Dewy skin. Terrific.
Is something wrong, Ned?
Why would you ask? Just because today marks my 10th anniversary without a car accident or even a speeding ticket? But somehow, tonight's all about your skincare.
Wow.
With Snapshot from Progressive, you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. And that's all the validation you need. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents. Surcharge possible for unsafe driving.
OKC Sports Radio, KINB 105.3 FM HD1. Kingfisher, Oklahoma City. A Perry Broadcasting Station. Radio, KINB 105.3 FM HD1.
Based on how much you want to pay for car
Oklahoma
insurance.
City.
Now
A
you
Perry
decide how
Broadcasting
to spend the
Station.
rest of your money because you're in charge. Today you're going to pay down your credit card bill, but you decide when you'll pay it.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, gazelkamab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1
to go. Trevor Lawrence tried to stretch the ball past the end line just before, an inch before, Nick Bolton popped it out, recovered by George Karlaftis. The Chiefs hold, and they take over on a fumble recovery at their own 3-yard line.
Excellent turnover. Bend but don't break. The defense not giving up, literally not giving an inch there, and get the job done.
The Jags have a 9-play, 58-yard drive and no points. A 35-yard kickoff return and 2 22-yard passes. But now the Chiefs are backed up at their own 3, leading 7-0. Single back, Kareem Hunt tries behind right guard, into the secondary 15, stiff arms the safety, 25, across the 30, in front of the Chiefs bench. The longest run this year, Kareem Hunt, a 32-yard run, and stiff arming Wingard for about 10 more yards. And all the way up to the 36-yard line from the Chiefs' own 3.5.
Looked like brunch out there, a lot of pancakes on the field. Offense doing a great job. Noah Gray out in space. Great blocking by the interior lineman. The right side, Juwan Taylor. Trey Smith getting it done.
First and 10, Kansas City at the 36. A 33-yard run officially, Kareem Hunt. Now quick pass, Worthy on a screen. Trying to angle near side and will get some yardage. In fact, he'll pick up 8 yards. After the Jags had it defended initially, Aluakon forced him out, but Jordan Lewis missed a tackle. Chiefs now with second down. They'll see out of bounds at the 40, so not a great spot. It'll be 2nd and 5. We'll give you an ID stations after this play. 7-0 Kansas City. The Chiefs just had a thrilling 4th down and 1. Forced fumble. 4th down and goal to go at the 1. Forced fumble by Bolton, recovered by Karlaftis. 2nd and 5 Chiefs at their own 41, leading by a touchdown. 4-man front for the Jags. They press up a 5th defender to the left shoulder of Mahomes. He looks that way. Caught by Hollywood Brown at the 45. Stutter step move. 1 miss, 2 miss, 50, 45, and out of bounds at the Jacksonville 43-yard line. 16-yard reception and 15 after the catch, or 13. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football. Literally 13 yards after the catch with some shifty moves by Hollywood Brown for 16.
Prior to that play, Mitch, I noticed a trend off coverage by the DBs of the Jags. We're going to take what they give us.
Wonder what the increased speed of Worthy on the field does. Now the Chiefs roll out, spinning about 270 degrees. Mahomes. Now the protection breaks down. He'll throw it right side, a man open at the 15. It's Thornton again, inside the 10. Tyson Campbell lost coverage. Mahomes took the snap and spun 270 degrees, kept the play alive and hits Tyquan Thornton for 33 yards to the Jacksonville 9.
First, the protection. Juwan Taylor, Creed Humphrey, Trey Smith, Kingsley Suamataia, and Josh Simmons getting the job done. Patrick Mahomes able to have a cup of coffee, standing in the pocket, then does what he does, buys time, forces the defense to make a decision, makes a big play from it.
7-0 Kansas City, just under 11 minutes left first half. First down and goal to go at the 9. Pacheco is at the running back position. They slam him into the line. They fake it to him, and Mahomes keeps it and goes in. Great fake by Mahomes on an RPO. Faking me out and keeping the ball for a 9-yard touchdown. What a superb fake by Pat Mahomes, and the Chiefs have a 97-yard drive for a touchdown.
This is all film study. We're seeing play after play taking advantage of preparation. First and foremost, Mitch, where guys coming into this game, you talk about being ready to play. That's not just physical, it's mental. And these guys are showing up, taking advantage of the defensive end, Agba, their former teammate, being a little over-aggressive there, and Patrick makes them pay.
A great fake by Mahomes, one of his best in a while, and Butker adds the extra point, and what a turn of events. A 14-point swing. 4th and goal at the 1 for the Jags. Forced fumble, Bolton recovered by Karlaftis. The Chiefs turn it into a 97-yard touchdown drive. 14-0 Chiefs. Early second on the Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network. Hey, Chiefs fans, when you swipe your Hy-Vee Perks card, you're automatically entered to win great perks. From now through January 4th, you'll be entered to win a trip for 2 to the big game in February. 5 days, 4 nights, experience for 2. Hotel accommodations and tickets included, courtesy of Hy-Vee and the Kansas City Chiefs. So, shop Hy-Vee, save big, and earn great perks. No purchase necessary, void where prohibited. See store for complete details. For over 86 years, GEHA has offered medical and dental benefits designed to meet the unique needs of federal employees and retirees, military retirees and their families. With over 2 million members and growing, GEHA continues to serve those members and families who serve all of us every day. GEHA, your friend in federal since 1937, and the proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
For years, everyone thought Verizon had the best network, because they did. But now the best mobile network in the U.S. is T-Mobile. T-Mobile's network has the most advanced 5G, with more towers, and their signal reaches further than ever. So you can text and instant talk and say, "You won't believe where I am."
T-Mobile has the best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H2025. See T-Mobile.com/network.
Chiefs football is brought to you by the Kansas Lottery Play On app. Scan your tickets for more chances to win.
An incredible turn of events. Jacksonville had 4th down and goal to go at the 1. Trevor Lawrence tried to sneak it and stretch the ball out over the goal line. The ball got swatted away by Nick Bolton, recovered by George Karlaftis. Then the Chiefs had a 5-play, 97-yard touchdown drive. 55 of the 97 yards from the Chiefs wide receivers. Then throw in a 33-yard run by Kareem Hunt, a 9-yard RPO run by Patrick Mahomes. The Chiefs lead 14-0. Line drive kick taken by Tootin on the near side. He's at the 20, 25. But the Chiefs this time get Shamari Connor down there and slamming a shoulder into the returner along with Christian Roland Wallace. 14-0 Kansas City at 10:38 to go first half. Let's go to the sideline. Here's Josh Klingler.
Hey, the boys are having some fun down here. The offensive guys especially. The wide receivers have been gathered around, laughing, joking around. Patrick Mahomes brought the tablet up, and they were watching one of the replays and having a big fun time. A lot looser offense, guys, over the last couple of weeks with the success they've had on the offensive side.
That's what speed does. 1st and 10. Well, the Jaguars at their own 30-yard line. 14-0 Kansas City. Lawrence is under center. They'll run it. ETN trying to dart to the left side. That quickness, but he runs into Brian Cook, who holds it to a 2-yard gain. Brian Cook has been playing some great run defense all season long.
Yeah, much more physical than we've seen in the past from him. Usually plays that deep safety, but they're starting to change up things just a bit, moving him down in the box because of his physical presence and guys doing their job not allowing ETN to exit out the left side.
So shifty and big plays by ETN. 10-plus runs coming into this week, but just 2 yards there. 2nd and 8, Jaguars at their own 32, down by 2 touchdowns. Center Robert Hainsey, they picked him up from the Bucs in the offseason. 4-man rush. Lawrence stands tall in the pocket. He's going to be sacked. And down goes Lawrence at the 30, a loss of 2. Looks like Charles Amenahu got him. And that's your Big Mac sack, Chiefs fans. That means you score the next day with a buy one, get one free Big Mac at McDonald's. Prices and participation may vary. Big sack, Big Mac, big win. Just the 4th sack this year given up by the Jaguars. They came in number 1 in the league.
And Charles Amenahu, his first sack of the season. We talked about it during the pregame show, wanting to see more activity from big number 90. We get it there.
Jags are 1 of 4 on 3rd down. They have 3rd and 10 here at their own 30. Chiefs lead 14-0 at 9:14 to go, second quarter. Chiefs pressing the line of scrimmage. And now it may be a false start. It looked like the left tackle, Walker Little, jumps.
Delay a game. Offense.
Ooh, delay a game.
The 16.
But there's again all the different looks that they put in front of Lawrence. And leads to a 5-yard penalty against the Jags.
It looked like Lawrence was trying to be a little too creative to draw us off sides. Lost the sight of the play clock there as it wound down to 0 before he can get the snap off.
So a sack by Amenahu and a 5-yard penalty.
That still is a 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
They do change it to false start. It was Walker Little, and the jumping around caused him to flinch at left tackle.
Watch for a screen here.
9:09 to go, second quarter, 14-0 Chiefs. 3 receivers between the numbers and the hash. Ball will be snapped in the center of the field. Deep drop here by Lawrence. Lawrence hit as he throws. Pass near side, incomplete. And a flag is going to be thrown. But that pass might be uncatchable here. Let's see if they discuss it. That pass was way wide of the intended target, Brian Thomas Jr. The Jaguar bench was clamoring for pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense number 35. False places the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
So 3rd and 15 at DPI. It's an 11-yard gain, but even worse, an automatic first down for Jacksonville.
And it looked like Jalen Watson just lost his footing. He's guarding man-to-man coverage on Brian Thomas. He gets outside of him, but in closing back, he just slipped, fell on the back of the heels of Brian Thomas Jr., right in view of the official.
They bring in a 6th offensive lineman, Chuma Edoga, 7-year veteran, and 6 offensive linemen for the Jags. 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line. 14-0 Kansas City. They will run it behind that big wall. It's Tootin, the rookie. He'll gain just a yard. Chiefs' right side was right there and stiff. As they unpile, several guys there for Kansas City.
There's some chatter between Travis Hunter and the defensive backs. Maybe a little extra pushing downfield.
Right now it's Gelati, Tillery, Nadi, and Karlothus on the defensive front. Bolton is all over the field tonight. 8:15 to go in the second quarter. It's 14-0 Chiefs. 2nd and 9 for the Jaguars at their own 39-yard line. Again, Lawrence, this time he'll run, scrambling at the 45-yard line across midfield, and Lawrence with an effective scramble of 16 yards to the Kansas City 45-yard line. McDuffie got there, but too late to prevent a first down.
He had made the decision pre-snap that he was going to run a quarterback draw. Just caught us on our heels just a bit.
They go without a huddle. Second time they've gone tempo. They're 2-by-2, and they've got a tight end tucked in at a right slot. That's Brenton Strange who had the 22-yard screen on the previous drive. 14-0 Kansas City, midway through the second quarter. Motion to load the right side. They'll run it left, though, and this is Tootin. And the Chiefs shove him back and get 6 different guys to the football and a loss of 1. So they went to the weak side that time on a run, and the Chiefs were pouncing on it.
Chiefs doing a nice job of rally tackling, a lot of red helmets around the ball, not taking anything for granted, recognizing how effective this run offense is for the Jaguars. That's what you need to defeat it.
Amenahu having his best game of this season so far in this first half. He was there along with Nick Bolt. 2nd and 11 Jaguars. Remember, they just had a 3rd and 15 It became an automatic first down and a defensive pass interference penalty. Travis Hunter lines up in the backfield now to the short left side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the Chiefs 46. Hunter, the receiver, leaking out of the backfield. Shifty move, gets around Hicks. Then he gets around Cook. And Travis Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner at Colorado, the two-way Travis Hunter. They've reduced his defensive snaps. With that offensive snap, a 12-yard pickup and a Jaguar first down to the Kansas City 34.
Yeah, when lining up Travis Hunter in the backfield, you take the chance of him being able to vacate the backfield against linebackers or safeties coming downhill. As you mentioned, how shifty he was in the open field makes Jaden Hicks miss. It's yards after catch.
First and 10, Jaguars at the 34 of Kansas City. A little over 6 minutes left, second quarter. They fake the stretch play left. They want to throw. They're going to throw it back to the left side. The pass is tipped, and it's going to be intercepted. No! It's out of the hands. In and out of the hands. It touched three different Chiefs, and Drew Tranquill drops the interception at the 3-yard line. McDuffie had the first touch. He got over as the ball deflected off the receiver. Then Bolton had a chance. He can't get it. Then Tranquill can't get it. And the Chiefs lose a golden opportunity to pick off Trevor Lawrence.
Man, missed opportunity there. Two linebackers trying to make a play, bumping into each other. It would have been huge for this defense.
Now it's second and 10, Jaguars at the Chief 34. 14-0 Kansas City. Shotgun, they swing it. Tootin on a near side screen, and he gets blasted by Jalen Watson. He just went through the block of Hunter Long like he wasn't there and holds it to a gain of 6. Initially, it looked like it was going to be much more. Maybe Jalen Watson's mad after the DPI because he just blew up the tight end to get the tackle on Tootin.
And now you're in that zone of the field, Mitch, where you got to think about 4-down territory. Not that you're going to overlook this third down situation, but recognize that could be a short throw here to try to get the first down or get closer to the sticks.
LaQuint Allen Jr., the rookie out of Syracuse, is in at halfback. They have a tight triangle of eligible receivers all to the left side. Hand signal given by Trevor Lawrence. He moves now to the outside. Hunter. Time to throw for Lawrence. He's going to run now. 30, 25, second scramble of the drive, and he's all the way down to the 14 of the Chiefs, a 15-yard scramble. So Trevor Lawrence's legs effective on this drive.
It can't allow extra opportunities to a guy like Trevor Lawrence. Has such guts, and he's a big body guy, as you mentioned. We may have to employ a little spy for him as we make adjustments at halftime.
It worked last week against Lamar Jackson. First and 10, 10th play of the drive for the Jags at the 15 of Kansas City. 14-0 Chiefs. 4:28 to go first quarter. Travis Hunter sprints in motion to right slot. Now they're going to move the formation to the other side. A little bit of confusion by the Jags. They snap it quickly. Timeout called by Liam Cohen. That's his second of the half. Remember, he lost one when Patrick Mahomes decoyed him into a challenge that he lost.
30-second timeout.
Timeout with 4:18 to go in the second quarter. The Chiefs by 2 touchdowns.
Looked like Trevor Lawrence saw something in the defense that he wanted to take advantage of, but just did not have enough time on the play clock to do that. Ticketsforless.com has the best selection of Chiefs tickets, parking, and VIP tailgate passes for every game this season, all with transparent prices and no service fees. Tickets for Less, proud partner of the Chiefs Radio Network.
First and 10, so Trevor Lawrence on 2 scrambles on this drive. 1 of 16 and now 1 of 15, and a Travis Hunter 12-yard reception. And the Jaguars have moved from deep in their own territory. Chiefs lead by 2 touchdowns, but Jacksonville turned it over at the 1-yard line the last time. Now they're threatening again at the Chiefs 15. ETN lined up wide. Now they're going to flood the left side. Lawrence throws for the end zone. The pass is overthrown and incomplete. And covered, Brian Thomas Jr. by Jalen Watson that time. Thomas had no room to breathe. He had both his nostrils pinched over there by Jalen Watson.
Yeah, great adjustments by the defense. And Jalen Watson, because he's so long at that cornerback position, makes it extremely difficult for taller receivers like Brian Thomas Jr. to get enough separation for a comfortable throw from the quarterbacks.
3rd and 15, a DPI on Watson. Then 3 double-digit plays. Jacksonville, 2nd and 10 at the Chiefs 15. Kansas City leads 14-0 at 4:12 to go, first half. Hunter in motion. They're going to run it off the motion to Etienne inside the 10. And Etienne shoved to the ground by Nick Bolton, but not until he picks up 8 yards. And so now the Jags will have 3rd down and 2 at the Kansas City 7 officially.
Again, playing for 4-down territory here, barring a negative play. We've seen the Chiefs be proficient with their backs to the goal line. They see another run by Etienne here. Try to get the first down.
They go with an extra lineman now. They put Udoga back into the game. 3rd down and 2. Jacksonville powers the right side with the formation. Tip-tap motion by the tight end Morris. They go on a counter pitch near side to Etienne. He's got a first down at the 4, but the counter pitch allowed Etienne to get to the outside. Jerry Tillery saved a touchdown, but it's 1st and goal to go for the Jaguars.
It looked like Nick Bolton was gesturing to the official that he might have been held. He did have a hand around his back. Just did not draw the flag there. Tight end trying to block him in open space. Johnny Munt couldn't get the call.
Sprint option look that time. Again, Lawrence has been effective running the ball, allowing that. Had to respect the run game. 1st down, goal to go. Jaguars at the 3. 14-0 Kansas City. 47 seconds before the first half, 2-minute warning. Flex tied into the right. Ball snaps center of the field. Lawrence looks left side on an out route. It's caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's caught over there by Parker Washington. The kick returner comes in to get the touchdown. His 3rd of his career. First this season, they got Brian Cook on coverage against Washington, a matchup they liked on a quick out.
Yeah, just running a little smash flag concept inside the 5-yard line, and a pick route from the outside receiver and Brian Thomas Jr. opens up enough space to the sideline, and a perfect throw by Trevor Lawrence.
And now Cam Little, the second-year place kicker from Arkansas, will try the PAT out of the hold of Washington. Actually, the return of the long snapper, Logan Cook, holding, and then Matisic, who's the Pro Bowl long snapper of the AFC the last 2 years. And it's 7 points for the Jaguars. Kansas City 14, Jacksonville 7. 2:38 to go, first half. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
It's a classic odor tale. You fried fish for dinner, cleaned up, but the smell is still in the house. And the neighbors are coming over for game night. They're on their way. And then you spray Febreze Air Mist. Febreze Air starts working instantly to fight even your toughest odors, so you go from fish to fresh like that. Now all you have to worry about is Pam cheating at charades.
Breathe happy, Febreze, la 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 la.
With Progressive, it's easy to reach customer service with our app, website, chat, or by phone. Because when getting help is hard, it's not help at all.
Little help. A little help over here.
Thank you for calling Bench Press Assistance.
What?
Due to excessive gym volume, all available spotters are currently lifting heavy weights off the chests of other bench pressers.
Seriously?
Please continue to hold, and we will remove the barbell from your chest in the order in which your cry for help was received.
Getting assistance should be easy. With Progressive, it is. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Ready to order?
Yes. We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. So let's just get one of everything.
Everything?
Fire everything. The Capital One Saver card is at table 27, and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back.
Yes, Chef! This is so nice.
Had a feeling you'd want 3% cash back on dessert.
Ooh, tiramisu.
Earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One...
It's a pass interference on 3rd and 15, and then three double-digit plays, including 2 runs by Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 14-7, Kansas City. 38 seconds to the 2-minute warning in the first half.
Chiefs Kingdom, we need your help. Alongside U.S. Marine Corps, we're collecting presents for Toys for Tots during our game on October 27th and at your favorite Shield store in Overland Park beginning November 8th. Thank you for making sure kids get gifts this holiday season.
Rashard Smith is back along with Niho Remigio to take this kick. We mentioned how fast and athletic the Jacksonville Jaguars special teams units are. Their coverage units have been very good, and Cam Little's a very good second-year kicker.
Well, this is an opportunity with 2 minutes, 38 seconds left, Mitch. We won the coin toss, so we will get the ball to start the third quarter. 2 consecutive opportunities to put points on the board.
Line drive kick, spinning, take it in the end zone, and they go to a knee. So the kick went beyond the landing zone, and smartly going to a knee was Brashard Smith. And the Chiefs will get really good field position out of this at the 35-yard line. Let's go to Josh Klingler.
Defense frustrated coming off the field, guys. You can imagine they probably thought they should have had a turnover in that situation. Travis Kelce among the first one there. He said to George Karlaftis, we got you. We got you. They're going back out there, as you guys mentioned. Chance at back-to-back drives here, bridging the half.
Well, the other one is having 3rd and 15, and you can't get them off the field, the DPI. It's 14-7 Kansas City, but the kick to the end zone, a touchback. The Chiefs take over at their own 35-yard line. First down play. They're going to give it to Worthy on an end around, and the Jags were waiting on it. Josh Hines-Allen, one of the best edge rushers in this league that no one talks about. A loss of the play of 6 yards, as that was film study by the Jags.
And they basically drawn up the play to allow him a free rush, assuming that he would go after the quarterback. We've seen that play work against greats like T.J. Watt and Bosa. Right there, he just outsmarts our offense.
2nd and 17, they say a loss of 7. 3 seconds to the 2-minute warning. Will the Chiefs count it down? They will. They announced the 2-minute warning.
The 2-minute warning. Timeout.
Kansas City has 2 timeouts left. The Jaguars have 1. The Chiefs lead 14-7. And the 2-minute warning is powered by your Midwest Ford dealers. Driven by value. Official partner of the Kansas City Chiefs. Find your local Midwest Ford dealer at Ford.com.
FanDuel's getting you ready for game day with an offer you won't want to miss. New customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. Pick a bet $5, and if it wins, you'll unlock $300 in bonus bets to use all across the app. 21 plus and present in Kansas. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. FanDuel is offering online sports wagering in Kansas under an agreement with Kansas Star Casino, LLC. Gambling problem? Getting help is your best bet. Call 1-800-522-4700 or visit ksgamblinghelp.com.
The University of Kansas Health System and the Kansas City Chiefs are partners who are at the top of their game. The Chiefs are keeping opponents off balance by changing the game in exciting ways. The health system is delivering leading-edge treatments and the most compassionate care. Both organizations pay attention to every detail, have unmatched expertise, and achieve exceptional outcomes every day. The University of Kansas Health System is proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Chiefs. Learn more at kansashealthsystem.com.
Get in the game with the Chiefs Kingdom Scratch Ticket, only available from the Kansas Lottery. Play for a chance to win up to $75K instantly. Enter your tickets into the Kansas Lottery Play-On app for the chance to win Chiefs experiences. See kslottery.com/gov for details.
Hey, Mr. C, it's me. Well, I just picked up the ring. I actually went to Hellsberg. Thanks for that recommendation. Kate's gonna love that hers is from the same jeweler you got Mrs. C's ring from. They were so helpful throughout the whole process. They even knew your family by name. And the ring looks great. Anyways, I just couldn't wait to let you guys know. Call me back and wish me luck.
Hellsberg, designed with care and craft since 1915. Shop in store or at hellsberg.com.
Missouri beef farmers and ranchers know whether it's on the gridiron or in the countryside, it takes dedication, commitment, and grit. And their game plan is caring for cattle and conserving the land. Celebrate Missouri beef farmers and ranchers at beefiswhatsfordinner.com. Funded by Missouri beef farmers and ranchers.
Chiefs 14, Jaguars 7. 2 minutes to go in the first half. The Chiefs have 2nd and 17 at their own 28-yard line. Josh Simmons playing left tackle, but doing so with an illness. Kingsley Suamati, a left guard. Creed Humphrey, Trey Smith, former Jaguar Jawan Taylor. That's the offensive line. At a premium here, as the Chiefs have an opportunity to score on back-to-back occasions. They'll get the ball to start the third quarter. But first things first. Snap to Mahomes, pump faking to the right. Now moving to the right, dancing to the right. Getting rid of a rusher. Stops, and now will throw the ball incomplete to avoid a sack. Ennis Gardeck, former Arizona Cardinal, was on the chase. And Josh Hines-Allen, but now the Chiefs have 3rd and 17 at their own 26.
And you have to be careful here, not only for a turnover, but what you want to accomplish here. Yeah, you want to extend the drive, but you also don't want to have the clock stop and now give them an opportunity just with one timeout left, ample opportunity to put more points on the board.
14-7 Kansas City, but they got 3rd and 17 at their own 28-yard line. They have got to get to their own 45. Mahomes pump faking. Now throws right side at the flat at the 30-35, well short of a first down. It is a gain to the 37 and an 8-yard pickup, but it was a check down throw. And that was to Kareem Hunt, but tackled immediately by Jordan Lewis. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
It could have burned off about 5 more seconds. 4:42 a hang time. Noel Williams touched the football, downing it at the 8. 54 seconds left in the half, a 55-yard punt. You want to go down there and talk to him?
You got to go behind the ball. So that's a learning opportunity for the rookie there. Just make sure that the ball doesn't go into the end zone, even if it bounces backwards or forwards for them a couple of yards. You'll give that up for the time on the clock. Now with 54 seconds left, they got to be thinking about getting into field goal territory. The one thing on our side is they have the one timeout left that they probably would not like to use unless it's running the kicker on the field for a last-second field goal.
And the Chiefs have 2 timeouts left at 54 seconds. So if the Jags elect to throw the ball here and have an incompletion, you could still get the football back depending on the play call by the Jags. 1st and 10 at their own 8, 14-7 Kansas City. Trevor Lawrence engineering the last drive with 2 big runs on scrambles, or a scramble and a quarterback draw. Takes the snap, they will throw it. Yard deep in his own end zone. Now he dumps it late. The pass is going to be caught with a sliding catch by Brian Thomas Jr. at the 22-yard line. In front of Trent McDuffie, a gain of 13 yards. Jacksonville will not call timeout.
Just one step away from a sack there.
35 seconds and counting to go in the half. Chiefs lead by 7. Back to throw is Lawrence. Now being rushed to his right. Chiefs chasing, flag on the play, but a pass is going to be deflected and almost intercepted again. And there was a collision with Shamari Connor, and there's an injured Kansas City Chief on the play. They're going to get Nick Bolton up. Boy, he took a shot, and I think where you do not want to get hit. But at 25 seconds, there's a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense number 65. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Patrick McCary, the former Baltimore Raven. That's his 3rd hold of the year.
That was a great swim move by Charles Omenihu to draw that penalty there.
Seconds it'll start on the snap. Thank you.
Bolton okay. Just took a shot where, 27 seconds left in the half. 1st and 20, Jaguars at their own 11. Chiefs with 2 timeouts left, Jags with 1. Trevor Lawrence, that hulking 6'6" body, then a 1-1 pick of the 21 draft. Pump faking, short route, comes near side to Washington, missed tackle by Kansas City, and then finally the Chiefs corral him and take him down at the 24. It'll be 2nd and 8. Christian Roland Wallace there, but the Jags up on the football at 10 seconds to go in the half. 14-7 Kansas City. Lawrence to throw. Wanting, nope, he'll get sacked. 2nd sack of the game. Chiefs on a corner blitz with Jalen Watson, and Tranquil came from the right side, and that will end the half. Chiefs will get the ball to start the second half, and they'll do so with a 14-7 lead. Joshua Briscoe is standing by with a Hy-Vee halftime show next on the Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network.
Now it's time for the Hy-Vee halftime report. It's brought to you by Hy-Vee. The world's best tailgating begins at Hy-Vee. Proud official grocery sponsor of the Kansas City Chiefs. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
Some
truly explosive offensive football from the Kansas City Chiefs in that first half, but one frustrating drive on defense leaves it at 14-7, Chiefs with a one-touchdown lead over the Jacksonville Jaguars. First, a stats update powered by Flight by Yingling. Just 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer. What stood out through some of those explosive, excellent Chiefs drives? The number of players who got involved. Kareem Hunt, Isaiah Pacheco, Patrick Mahomes, Xavier Worthy, and Brashard Smith all moved the ball on the ground, with Mahomes getting the rushing touchdown. Then through the air, 3 for 90 for Tyquan Thornton in the first half. Hollywood Brown, Travis Kelce, Brashard Smith, Kareem Hunt, Juju Smith-Schuster, Isaiah Pacheco, and Xavier Worthy all catching passes as well. Not only has it been a team effort, it's truly been an explosive one. On that long touchdown drive, 5 plays, 97 yards. Those plays went for 33, 5, 16, 34, and 9 yards. That kind of chunk play will always be good business for the Chiefs offense. Also, it seems to be good news on the injury front. Brought to you by St. Luke's. For game day minor mishaps, get same-day care with St. Luke's convenient clinics or video visits so you won't miss a single play. Learn more at stlukeskc.org/same-day-care. You heard it there right before the half. Nick Bolton went down. I feel like Mitch Holthus summarized it pretty well. Nick Bolton got hit in a spot you'd rather not get hit in the NFL or any circumstance, but he did not leave the field, so good news after a quick scare there for Nick Bolton. And left tackle Josh Simmons was added to the injury report very shortly before kickoff. After inactives, but shortly before kick with an illness. Well, Josh Simmons has been out there playing through that illness so far through the first half. No reason to say that anything has changed for him. He's been on the field, he's been playing pretty well, and ultimately the Chiefs offense should feel pretty darn good about most of the efforts there through those first 2 quarters. The offense looked great, explosive, involved everybody. The Jalen Watson DPI and the multiple dropped interception on that Jags touchdown drive, those are things that bite you. I don't even think the Chiefs defense played terribly bad football on that drive. The Jags just took advantage of a couple of those opportunities, nearly got off the field on third down, nearly got off the field with the interception. The Chiefs do get the ball back to start the second half with a chance to put a little more distance between them and the Jags. We'll take a timeout, come back, bring you a highlight from the game, plus a couple fascinating things in the NFL yesterday. That's next right here on the Chiefs Radio Network.
For over 86 years, GEHA has offered medical and dental benefits designed to meet the unique needs of federal employees and retirees, military retirees and their families. With over 2 million members and growing, GEHA continues to serve those members and families who serve all of us every day. GEHA, your friend in federal since 1937, and the proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Chiefs Kingdom, game day is more than football. It's a tradition. And for over 175 years, Morton's Salt has been part of America's flavor story. From backyard grills to game day tailgates, we bring the taste that makes every bite worth cheering for. A shake of Morton's Salt turns good food into game day perfection. Generations of taste, generations of winning. Morton's Salt, still pouring, still trusted since 1848.
In real estate, there's a number for everything. Square footage, down payment, interest rates. But how do you measure the trust you have in your agent? For a RE/MAX agent, it's not about numbers on a contract. It's knowing that RE/MAX agents have been voted the most trusted in real estate. That means you'll get honest advice, expert guidance, and someone who's committed to your success. Because while numbers count, trust is what truly matters. RE/MAX voted most trusted real estate agency brand by American shoppers based on the 2024 BrainSpark American Trust Study. Each office independently owned and operated.
Behold the Colonel's giant KFC chicken sandwich, a towering, extra crispy monument to flavor. Such a huge amount of juicy, hand-breaded KFC chicken at a pretty tiny $3.99 price for the Colonel's KFC chicken sandwich. I mean, $3.99 isn't even worthy of the same epic soundtrack as the KFC chicken sandwich for only $3.99. The Colonel lived so we could chicken.
Prices and participation vary while supplies last. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
With Progressive's Home Quote Explorer, you can easily find the right home insurance for you, even if it's not with Progressive. But if you don't choose us, then sure, okay, it's not going to work out. We're not going to cry about it or stay awake wondering what our future together would have looked like. We can't get emotionally invested, even if it sounds like we are. Progressive's Home Quote Explorer allows you to easily compare home insurance rates and coverages in one place, even if it's not with us. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy. I love you. I shouldn't have said that.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your RV wins.
What, are you going to take the RV to the mountains or go pick up your dry cleaning? RV wins! Are we cleaning the gutters or taking the RV camping? RV wins! Are we getting a new passport or cruising up the coast? RV wins!
Don't forget, you got that trip to Sweden coming up.
Oh, yeah, passport, then RV.
With Progressive, you can bundle your RV with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings in your RV. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states and situations.
Back to Joshua Briscoe and the Hy-Vee halftime report.
Lawrence a threat to sneak it here. 4th down and goal to go at the 1. He will sneak it, stretching the football out, and now the ball is loose. The Chiefs say they've got the football at the 1. Did the Chiefs knock it out? They did. They hold and get a fumble recovery.
The RE/MAX review is brought to you by RE/MAX, your residential real estate leader for 50 years in the kingdom. One heck of a highlight there from the Chiefs defense. Just needed one or two more of those highlight plays to keep the Jags shut out in the first half. Of course, 14-7, your score at halftime. And a good time to look back on some of the things that happened in the NFL yesterday with one of these games in the AFC West. It was a crazy showdown between the Denver Broncos and Philadelphia Eagles. And ultimately, at the very end, the Eagles had one more chance to try to steal the game.
3-man rush. Hurts. Bounces around, loads it up, floats it to the end zone. It is incomplete! No flags! Denver wins it!
The call by Dave Logan and Rick Lewis, courtesy of KOA Denver. The Broncos are 3-2. You know who else is 3-2 in the AFC West? The Los Angeles Chargers. They fell to the Washington Commanders 27-10. It was a 3-0 start for the Chargers with wins over all three of their AFC West opponents in weeks 1, 2, and 3. Ultimately, they surrender 27 unanswered and lose rookie running back Omarion Hampton for at least 4 weeks as he's headed to injured reserve. Another thriller yesterday came last night as the New England Patriots and Buffalo Bills had a barn burner in the AFC East.
Here's the snap, ball down, Borregales with a kick, and it is right down the middle and good. Ice water in his veins. Borregales, the rookie, nails it. And with 15 seconds left, the Patriots have taken a 23-20 lead.
That's Bob Sosi and Scott Zolak on 98.5, the Sports Hub Patriots Radio Network. Buffalo falls, leaving the Eagles and Bills entering the weekend as the NFL's lone undefeated teams. No undefeated teams remain. Another AFC West foe who's not anywhere near undefeated. The Indianapolis Colts take care of the Las Vegas Raiders 40-6. The Raiders scored all of those points with a field goal in the first quarter and the fourth quarter. The Colts did all of their damage in the second and third. The Raiders fall to 1-4 with two more interceptions from Geno Smith. Something's gone wrong there in Vegas as they attempt to turn that ship around. But now the AFC West with the 3-2 Broncos and the 3-2 Chargers. If the Chiefs handle business in the second half against the Jags today, you could see three teams knotted up at 3-2 at the top of the AFC West. Of course, the Chargers still have the tiebreaker because of those head-to-head victories, but there's still 30 minutes of football yet to be played at Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. We'll send it back to Mitch Holthus, the voice of the Chiefs, for the second half as the Chiefs hold a 14-7 victory. Excuse me, not a victory, just a lead. Just a lead at the half. Chiefs up by a score.
Listen up, Chiefs Kingdom. It's football season. That means it's tailgating season. No one does it better than the experts at Hy-Vee. Elevate your tailgate. At Hy-Vee, you can find the perfect fit. From meats to veggies to snacks at any of our 20 metro locations. From the best burgers, brats, and wings to Chiefs apparel. Hy-Vee's the perfect teammate for your tailgate. At home or in the parking lot. Let us enhance your game experience in delicious fashion. Hy-Vee, the official grocery and convenience store sponsor of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Are you ready to get in the game with the Kansas City Chiefs and Shelter Insurance? You can win a VIP game day experience at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium, including tickets, parking, and a visit to the Chiefs radio booth to watch Mitch Holtis in action. Contact a Shelter Insurance agent and ask them to sign you up. For a list of participating agents and giveaway rules, visit shelterinsurance.com/get in the game for your chance to win. Shelter Insurance, proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
This has been the Hy-Vee Halftime Report with Joshua Briscoe. It was brought to you by Hy-Vee. We help Chiefs fans lead easier, healthier, and happier lives. Coming up, Mitch Holtis, Danon Hughes, and Josh Klingler return with second half action. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
It was a doubleheader in August and really hot inside the concession stand. So instead of waiting for people to come to me, I figured I'd walk around yelling, "Hot dogs here!" And that's how I became the first hot dog vendor in sports.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates not available.
14-7 Kansas City at halftime. Chiefs get the ball to start the third quarter, but before all that, let's go to the sideline and Josh Klingler.
Our field report's presented by Missouri Tourism. However you vacation, Missouri has you covered because in Missouri there's a Mo for every MO. Find yours at visitmo.com. Andy Reid speaking to ESPN just before halftime said the offense needs to continue to put together drives, was pleased with the way they played in the first half, and defensively just a couple opportunities to get off the field on that touchdown drive, says they have to clean up here in the second half. One injury note, this coming from the Jacksonville sideline, tight end Brandon Strange, a hip injury, and he is questionable for a return.
Their best tight end, arguably. They have 4 tight ends up for this game. The Jaguars kickoff to start the second half is brought to you by the University of Kansas Health System, the official healthcare provider of the Chiefs, providing excellent care for Chiefs Kingdom. Learn more at kansashealthsystem.com/Chiefs. Big play. The Chiefs had them backed up 3rd and 15 deep in their own territory. And the defensive pass interference penalty was an automatic first down, and that allowed then Trevor Lawrence to use his legs for 2 long runs. But the Chiefs gave him a touchdown there.
Yeah, definitely a lot of positives to take into the locker room. You still felt like the momentum was on the side of the Chiefs going in, but definitely missed opportunities defensively. This game could be at 14-0, maybe even 21-0.
The Chiefs had a 3-and-out on their last possession, their 4th possession of the game, last possession of the second quarter. An ill-fated flip pass attempted to Worthy, and a great play by Josh Hines-Allen stopped that drive. Little's kick is away. It'll be taken by Brashard Smith at the numbers left. 2 blocks, now he comes all the way to the right side. He's at the 25 using that speed, but he gets hit and down at the 33-yard line. Excellent open field tackle on the near side, and that was by Montari Brown, and well played. Montari Brown, the dime corner. Chiefs offense, a lot of touches, a lot of guys. 5 players with a rush, 8 players with a reception in the first half. This drive will start at their own 33-yard line. Just underway third quarter, Chiefs lead by a touchdown. Mahomes, they blitz. Chiefs will run right into the guts of the blitz and get nothing. That was Foy Aluakon, who came shooting into the left B gap of the Chiefs offense, and they ran it right that way. No gain.
It just guessed right there. Really nowhere for Isaiah Pacheco to run.
Second and 10 for the Chiefs at their own 33. Chiefs will spread it out this time. Empty backfield originally. Now Pacheco comes sprinting in motion. He'll be behind the left tackle, Josh Simmons, who's playing sick tonight. On second and 10, Mahomes uses Kelsey near side the numbers with the catch. Gets to the 41 and gains 8 yards. And that will present make it 7. Well, get it 8. It'll be 3rd down and 2 at the Chiefs' own 41.
Love the creativity by this offense. They lined up Xavier Worthy out wide and ran like a fake bubble screen. And as I mentioned during the pregame show, all you need is a shift of the eyes. If the defense shifts their eyes, it opens up those avenues for short passes to Travis Kelce and guys in the slot.
3rd down and 2. For the Chiefs at their own 41. Kareem Hunt now into the game at halfback. The right side, short side of the field. 4 seconds on the play clock. Chiefs are 2 of 4 on third down. They get the snap off in the nick of time. Free blitz. The left side throw is incomplete. Jordan Lewis covering Hollywood Brown at the far boundary. And it was a right side blitz by the Jaguars. And Mahomes had to get rid of it quicker than he wanted to.
Yeah, this is a blitz adjustment. You're just trying to run a shoot route from the inside receiver. Some contact down the field when the ball was in the air, but because Lewis got his head turned around, didn't draw a flag. Missed opportunity by the Chiefs.
Second straight 3 and out for Kansas City, wrapped around the half. Matt Arise at a punt, but again, Parker Washington, a terrific punt returner. This is a low punt. Washington stares at it, takes it at the 14, sheds one tackler, can't get rid of the second. Noel Williams gets down there as the second man, but both gunners were involved. A 45-yard punt, -1 on the return by Parker Washington. As Joshua Williams got there first. And the Jaguars, though, a chance to tie the game. They're down 14-7. They'll start this drive at their own 13. This quarter, the third quarter, is brought to you by GEHA.
For years, everyone thought Verizon had the best network, because they did. But now the best mobile network in the U.S. is T-Mobile. T-Mobile's network has the most advanced 5G, with more towers, and their signal reaches further than ever. So you can text and Insta-talk and say, "You won't believe where I am."
T-Mobile is the best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H 2025. See T-Mobile.com/network.
Play E-Instant and select jackpot games on your phone or device anywhere in Kansas. Only with the Kansas Lottery. Get in the game with the chance to win real cash prizes. Download the Kansas Lottery Play On app and let's play.
For over 86 years, GEHA has offered medical and dental benefits designed to meet the unique needs of federal employees and retirees, military retirees and their families. With over 2 million members and growing, GEHA continues to serve those members and families who serve all of us every day. GEHA, your friend in federal since 1937, and the proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Missouri beef farmers and ranchers know whether it's on the gridiron or in the countryside, it takes dedication, commitment, and grit. And their game plan is caring for cattle and conserving the land. Celebrate Missouri beef farmers and ranchers at beefiswhatsfordinner.com. Funded by Missouri Beef Farmers and Ranchers.
Here we've got our own state and state of mind, where worlds of all kinds converge under 2 T's and 1 lone star. Here is in the eye of the storm and up in the stars. Here, tradition fuels progress, and unity is born from proud individualism. Here, anything can happen, because this isn't just Texas Tech. It's what's next. And from here, it's possible.
Mitch Holter's back along with Danon Hughes. Josh Klingler's on the sideline. 14-7 Kansas City, but the Chiefs have had 2 3 and outs on their last 2 possessions wrapped around halftime. The Jaguars ran out of time on their last drive, and before that, a touchdown pass by Trevor Lawrence. 1st and 10 Jaguars, middle of the field at their own 13. Play action fake, screen right to Etienne. And Bolton is chasing, and Bolton is catching as he catches Etienne from behind, but it is an advancement to the 20-yard line, a 7-yard first down screen to the right side of the field.
Jaguars haven't been bad on first down. Our defense has gotten stronger as you move to 2nd and 3rd down, but they've had some good solid runs against our defense, and there with the screen to try to slow us down just a bit.
Lawrence 10 of 14, 114 yards, a touchdown pass, but he fumbled at the goal line. This would be a 14-14 game. Nick Bolton forced it, recovered by Karlaftis. 2nd and 3, Etienne stretched the left, cuts it back to the right. He's got a first down as he goes skinny, as you say, and turns his left shoulder to the 29-yard line, an 8-yard pickup and a first down. Leo Chanel was trying to protect the backside.
Looks like they have an offensive lineman down a little late. Anton Harrison.
It's a right tackle.
But you're right, Mitch. That stretch play is so tough to defend because you got depth by the running back in the backfield, then he has basically his choice of when to plant and go downhill. Etienne, one of the better running backs in the NFL, gets the job done.
Chuma Adoga, who has been the 6th offensive lineman when they go big in their formation, will come into play right tackle now for Anton Harrison. They spent a lot of money, the Jags, in the offseason on the offensive line. 1st and 10 for Trevor Lawrence at his own 28-yard line. Single back Etienne. They got double slots. Now Hunter, one of the right slots, goes out in motion to the right. They look that way. She's trying to pressure Lawrence. He's now throwing long down the near side of the field. The pass is going to be caught at the 28-yard line. Caught by Travis Hunter in between Brian Cook and Shamari Connor. A 44-yard loft. Very similar to the pass play to Tyquan Thornton from Patrick Mahomes in the first quarter for the Chiefs.
Yeah, the athleticism by Travis Hunter on display there. He had a chance to make a play on the ball. He just made a better one.
1st and 10, bootleg play. Go to Hunter again, and he's submarined. Good open field tackle by Jaden Hicks on the boot play at the 27 of Kansas City. And they will say no gain on the play, maybe a loss of one.
Illegal contact, defense number 35. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic. First down.
That's on a boot play. That is really rare on a shallow route like that there would be illegal contact. The Chiefs played it great, but now it's an automatic first down and the 4th Chiefs penalty, and the Jaguars are driving again, this time at the 23-yard line of Kansas City. 14-7 Chiefs. 10:59 to go, third quarter. Lawrence stays under center. Tootin is in, now the rookie running back, but now Lawrence backs up to be in the shotgun spot. He's got 3 eligible to his right. Turns his shoulders that way. Throws that way. Pass is caught. Leo Chanel on the coverage, but it's a gain of 8 yards. Johnny Munt, the tight end, picks up 8 to the right side boundary at the Kansas City 16-yard line.
This is how Trevor Lawrence has been proficient and gotten his team to 3-1. When he's on schedule, drops that back foot, delivers the football. Really no chance. Chris Jones, the nearest D lineman, but really no chance to get a square hit and disrupt this passing game.
Jones no sacks tonight, although the Chiefs have 2 sacks. The Jags only allowed 3 coming into this week. 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs 16-yard line. Tootin gets it behind left guard, and he's inside the 15. And runs hard for a Jaguar first down at the Kansas City 12-yard line, gain of 4.
And what the Jags must be seeing is over pursuit by our defense. The cutback lanes. We saw the big run by Etienne. Now Tootin getting downhill quickly. Guys got to keep their shoulders square to the line of scrimmage. Don't give up those running lanes.
Karlaftis, Tillery, Chris Jones, and Amenahu up front on the front 4. Lawrence in the shotgun. 1st and 10 at the Kansas City 12. Chiefs lead 14-7 at 9:30 to go. Third quarter. Tootin stays in as the halfback. Shades to the left side. Ball snapped on the near hash. Tootin gets it on inside run, going left to right, but the Chiefs are there this time. A gain of 2 yards to the Kansas City 12-yard line, and well played by that Chiefs interior, especially Charles Amenahu.
Yeah, I love to see a lot of bodies in there. Things get condensed inside the red zone. Want to cut down those running lanes. Maybe able to get force a field goal here or another turnover.
And the Jags playing without their top tight end, Brenton Strange, out with a hip injury. 2nd down. Jags at 8 at the Kansas City 10-yard line. Tootin stays in at running back, a little more of a power back. And condensed. Body back to throw is Lawrence. He's going to scramble. 10-yard line, 5-yard line, touchdown. Trevor Lawrence is hurting the Chiefs with his legs. His 3rd double-digit scramble. This time it's a touchdown and could tie the game at 8:40 to go, third quarter.
He's making such quick decisions when he opts to run with the football. He's trying not to put the ball into harm's way, using his legs and his athleticism, as you mentioned, possibly tying this game.
You think of spying a Lamar Jackson or a Jalen Hurts, but you don't really think of spying Trevor Lawrence. But that is now 35 yards on 3 plays and a touchdown, Cam Little, and ties the game. The Chiefs led at one point 14-0, and now the Jags have tied it at 14-14. And the Chiefs' last two drives have been 3 and outs. 8:40 to go, third quarter. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
Coach Orvis, join me and D. Wright for Prep Zone.
Every week, we are your source for high school scores and live reports. It's highlights from the bright lights with conversations and more. It's the Prep Zone.
Friday nights from 10 to 11 on OKC Sports Radio 105.3.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
The following is a paid advertisement by Family Vacation Getaways with the purpose of soliciting sales of vacation ownership. For complete details, please visit FVGradio.com. If you want a 100% complimentary stay at a luxury resort in Cancun, airfare not included, then Family Vacation Getaways is your ticket to paradise. See website for complete details. We're giving away 5 days and 4 nights to the first 50 callers who can name an animal that lays eggs and is not a bird. An animal that lays eggs and is not a bird. Do you know it? Call now. 800-417-6411. That's 800-417-6411. You're also eligible for an exciting bonus vacation to Orlando, Florida for just $498. And don't worry about anything ruining your plans. We can extend your travel up to 18 months. Name an animal that lays eggs and is not a bird, and you get a complimentary Cancun resort stay and an optional bonus vacation to Orlando for just $498. What are you waiting for? Call 1-800-417-6411. 800-417-6411. And give us your answer. The proceeding is not a contest and is a paid advertisement by Family Vacation Getaways. It is not sponsored by this program or its affiliates.
14-14 tie here after the Chiefs led 14-0, largely in part to a 44-yard reception by Travis Hunter. He was the highest-rated player to ever sign at an HBCU school when he went to Jackson State to play for Deion Sanders, and then followed prime time when he went to Colorado. But the Jags were aggressive in the draft to go up and get him with the second pick.
Well, they recognized the unique abilities of Travis Hunter being a two-way player. We've seen him make plays offensively and defensively in this game. But I think the story thus far for the Jaguars coming into this game, Mitch, Trevor Lawrence averaged 2.1 yards per carry. Right now, he's at 6.3 with the touchdown.
Rashard Smith on a kick return to the left boundary. At the 30, stops and then gets smoked. I mean, he gets leveled on the return at about the 32-yard line by Ventrell Miller. Again, this is a fast Jaguar team, and it shows up on special teams. So the Chiefs, who were up 14-0, and then at the end of the half had a chance to go up by 3 scores. Had a 3 and out, -6 on a flip pass, and then could not convert 3rd and 2 on their first drive of this quarter. Jacksonville with all the momentum, tied at 14 here at 8:34 to go, third quarter. Chiefs tight bunch, tight triangle of receivers to the left of Mahomes. The Chiefs fake it to Pacheco. They're going to throw near side, caught at the 40-yard line at the near hash, and it's Worthy coming across the formation, and he'll pick up 9 yards on first down. And now Worthy is hurt. He came in with the bad ankle.
Timeout for injury.
They said the ankle was swelling up on the plane. He practiced this week, and so we were surprised. He's going to trot off the field on his own power, but it appeared that he re-injured that ankle after a 9-yard gain coming across the Jacksonville defense to make the catch.
Yeah, running the bootleg into the blitz off the edge. Patrick Mahomes lost it in a place where Xavier Worthy can make that play, but we had seen during pregame warmups, he had the left ankle more taped than the right ankle. It's a good position that he was able to run off the field, try to shake it off.
Kelsey tight right. Actually shades just behind the eligible receiver. Keeps him going on the outside of the formation. Now Pacheco on a 2nd and 1, gains 2. Behind left guard, Kingsley Suamaitea. And center, Creed Humphrey. Austin Johnson Rotating into the defensive line again, the Jags don't have Trayvon Walker tonight. Their outstanding defensive end, the bookend to Josh Hines-Allen.
Good to get the running game going. Like to see that. We saw the big run by Kareem Hunt earlier in this game. Want to demoralize a defense, push them around in the run game. Chiefs need to do it.
Both Pacheco and Hunt have their longest runs of the year. That was a 33-yarder that you were referring to by Hunt. First and 10, Chiefs at their own 43. Midway second, 14-14 tie. Mahomes looking on a throwback, throws it left flat. It's caught by Pacheco at the 45. Pacheco spinning off 2 hits, and he's got a first down, a gain of 10.5 yards into Jaguar territory at the 46-yard line. Devin Lloyd, the outstanding defender, number 1 in the league in takeaways, made the stop for Jacksonville on a backside throw after a roll right. Throw left. Here's go to Josh Klingler for this injury update.
Xavier Worthy trotting back into the huddle, guys. Wouldn't take himself out of the mix. Saw him in the pregame, too. Looked like he had a little bit of extra tape on that ankle. Didn't do anything other than come to the sideline for a couple plays. He's back in.
First and 10, Chiefs. He is the single-side receiver initially. Now Juju Smith-Schuster joins him, motioning to the right slot. They're going to go to Worthy. There, tests the ankle at the 40, puts his feet in the ground, but he'll step out in front of the Jaguar bench at the 40-yard line of Jacksonville. Gain of 6. Well, that'll test the ankle against Jordan Lewis. Just throw him a quick out and let him stick his foot in the ground and see how it works.
Yeah, he just displays so much toughness. He's planting, shifting, making people miss. Good to see.
Travis Hunter was out on defense momentarily. Now he runs off the field, and they put on Dennis Skardeck again. 13 seconds on the play clock. 2nd and 4 Chiefs at the Jacksonville 40. 14-14 tie. 6:10 to go, third quarter. Pacheco gets it on a right side run, trying to veer back left at the 30-yard line and smashes into the safeties of Jacksonville at the 28-yard line, a gain of 11 yards. And that time, speaking of sticking your foot in the ground, he was able to go away from the design of the play to get 11 yards and running into his former Chief Eric Murray.
And great job at the point of attack by the offensive line, and a huge pancake 10 yards down the field by Creed Humphrey. Guys getting it done. Physical.
Rashard Smith in now at halfback. But he lines up on the left side. Actually, they've got him lined up as a receiver. He's going to get it on a screen. He's at the 25, downfield block 20. And bounced out of bounds at the 15-yard line, a 13-yard quick screen. He was in the lineup the same time as Kareem Hunt. And the Chiefs are in the Kansas Lottery Red Zone. Download the Kansas Lottery Play On app and let's play.
Unsung hero in the blocking unit, run game and passing. Noah Gray out there on the perimeter makes a key block, opens the door for Brashard Smith.
14-14 tie. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Chiefs have 1st and 10 at the Jaguars 16. Kareem Hunt stays in as halfback. Mahomes walks up towards Creed Humphrey. Now he backs up. Lifts the right leg. Here comes a blitz. Mahomes, fade route to the near side. Thornton, the intended receiver. It's too long and incomplete. Jordan Lewis actually had excellent coverage there, but the blitz came from the left shoulder of Mahomes, forcing a quick right side throw.
Yeah, they're trying to run that fade route from the slot receiver. Tyquan Thornton being that guy, tall, rangy, at 6'2", just has to have a little bit more touch on that throw from Patrick.
Travis Hunter only played 9 defensive snaps last week against San Francisco. He is out there now playing the boundary corner on this play. Actually, the field corner. 2nd down 10 for the Chiefs at the 16 of the Jags. Jalen Royals in. They fake to him. Now the Chiefs want to run a screen. It's covered up. Now Mahomes is going to have to run it. 15 inside the 10 and lunging forward to near the 8-yard line and picks up 8 yards where it looked like it might have been -8.
It didn't get a favorable spot there. Thought he stretched it out before his knee touched the ground, but this was designed to be a screen to the running back, but the defense sniffed it out. Patrick, being smart with the football, knew he could not throw it downfield, had to fake it and run it. It's positive.
Chiefs are 2 of 5 on 3rd down conversions. 14-14 tie. 4:05 to go, third quarter. The Chiefs have 3rd and 2 at the Jacksonville 8. Kareem Hunt is the running back. Jags stack the line of scrimmage. Mahomes stays in the pocket, throws in the middle, caught with a tough catch. He gets blistered. Hollywood Brown gets smacked by the safety Wingard as soon as he caught the football, but a tough catch of 5, and that is first down and goal to go for the Chiefs at the Jaguar 3-yard line.
A tough play that could have been intercepted. You got to have guts to go across the middle. Hollywood Brown at 5'9", 180 gets it done. Travis Kelce trying to run a little bit of a mesh route with him and Juju Smith-Schuster gets held. A little frustration after that.
10th play of the drive for the Chiefs. 14-14 tie. First down and goal to go at the 3-yard line of Jacksonville. Kareem Hunt, the setback. He'll run behind Noah Gray, and he gets stuffed. No gain. Noah Gray came in with motion to try to lead block Devon Hamilton. Stuffed the gap. Let's go to Josh Klingler.
Travis Kelce came off, guys, before that last play, was yelling and screaming at offensive coordinator Matt Nagy and took off his helmet, slammed it on the ground. Immediately, Andy Reid went over and grabbed him by the shirt, calmed him real quick, then they got him in for this next play. But some more frustration from 87 tonight.
He walks out to a tight triangle of receivers to the right side. That's the far side of the field. Second down, goal to go at the 3-yard line. 14-14 tie. 2:35 to go in the third quarter. Sellout blitz. Quick pass. It's intercepted at the 3-yard line. Intercepted by Devin Lloyd. His 4th of the year. And he's up the sideline. Missed tackles at the 50, 40, 30, 20. Inside the 10 to the 5. Touchdown, Jacksonville Jaguars. A pick 6 by Devin Lloyd. 99-yard pick 6. His 4th interception this season. 5 takeaways, the most in the NFL this year.
Very ill-advised throw by Patrick Mahomes there in traffic, trying to squeeze the ball into what looked like Travis Kelce there. And Lloyd, as you mentioned, 4th interception from that middle linebacker position on the season. Great hustle by Tyquan Thornton to try to track him down. That's a huge play for the Jags.
And that becomes a 14-point swing potentially. Cam Little with the extra point, and it's good. Instead of the Chiefs leading 21-14, they have seen Jacksonville score 21 unanswered points, and the Jags lead 21-14. Jacksonville came in the most takeaways in the league, and points off takeaways, they just got a 99-yard pick 6. Chiefs down 7 this third quarter, brought to you by GEHA.
And I didn't know I needed you.
That is the sound of bacon sizzling, of fresh vegetables being chopped for a made-to-order omelet, and the grill being fired up for one of the juiciest burgers around. Hungry yet? Hy-Vee Market Grill is better than ever, with mouth-watering new menu items for breakfast and lunch. Whether you dine in, get it to go, or have it delivered, the best breakfast and lunch is at Hy-Vee Market Grill. Open daily 6 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Dane and Hughes here. I've seen a lot of stat lines in my playing days, but these numbers, they caught my attention. Flight by Yingling. 2.6 carbs, 95 calories, and all the crisp, refreshing flavor you want in a light beer. It's brewed by the oldest brewery in America, so you know it's got some serious history behind it. If you're into stats and taste, you're going to love this beer. Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer and the official beer of Dane and Hughes. DG Yingling & Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
The University of Kansas Cancer Center and the Kansas City Chiefs are partners who are at the top of their game. The Chiefs are keeping opponents off balance by changing the game in exciting ways, while the Cancer Center is beating the odds with the most advanced treatments and compassionate care. Both organizations pay attention to every detail, have unmatched expertise, and achieve exceptional outcomes every day. The University of Kansas Cancer Center is proud to care for Chiefs Kingdom. Learn more at kucancercenter.org.
Chiefs football is brought to you by Tickets for Less. Enter the Tickets for Less Chiefs VIP contest for your chance to win Chiefs tickets, signed Chiefs merchandise, a stadium tour, and a $100 gift card. Register now at ticketsforless.com/contests.
21-14 Jaguars. There have been two 14-point swings in this game. One for the Chiefs, one for the Jags. Kick is away. Brashard Smith will take it. Feet straddling the goal line. Once a left numbers return. Explodes at the 30. He's at the 40. Darts back midfield. And gets by almost by the kicker and upended at the 38-yard line of Jacksonville. The safety, Montaric Brown, was the last dude. And there's a flag thrown all the way back at the 25-yard line. It is a kickoff return of 62 yards, but only for the time being.
Just missed a huge play. Would have been brought back, but thought Brashard Smith could have turned the return, holding. Return team number 43.
Jack Cochran
First down.
called for the holding penalty. It wipes out a 62-yard kickoff return after the Jaguars just had a 99-yard pick six. The Chiefs stop. Forced a fumble at the 1 as the Jaguars were going in the first half. Chiefs turned that into a touchdown. The Chiefs had an 11-play, 65-yard drive to the Jaguar 3 and a 99-yard pick six by Devin Lloyd.
Now we're seeing the replay of Jack Cochran. I don't see a hold there. The defender was falling down and Jack just drove him into the ground.
Chiefs start at their own 20, now down 7. Mahomes throws it on the run, finds Xavier Worthy, and hauls it in front of the Jaguar bench. And it is up to the 38-yard line, and that's a gain, make it the 39, a gain of 19. Chiefs have to answer here and show some toughness, Staten.
Yes, they do. Good play call there, moving Patrick out of the pocket. Little run-pass option at the end on the bootleg. Finds Xavier Worthy. Some miscommunication with Travis Hunter. And another defender in the back end, Jordan Lewis.
Hunter stays in on defense. Chiefs first and 10 at their own 39, trailing 21-14. Chiefs are 2-by-2 in the formation. Pump faking Mahomes. Now he throws left, and it's trapped by Hollywood Brown. The throw had to go, and there was enough pressure by Mason Smith to force a low throw for Mahomes, trapped at the 39. Second and 10, Chiefs down 7, 1:26 to go in the third.
It looked like Patrick wanted to go to the short side of the field, but learning from his last error, did not want to force it into a crowd in the middle of the field with Devin Lloyd at that linebacker position.
Only 2 interceptions thrown this year by Mahomes, both in the red zone. One was a deflection off Kelsey's hand against Philadelphia. And this one in this game turned into a 99-yard pick six. Second and 10, Chiefs from their own 39. Mahomes looks over the defense, and it's caught short of a first down and backing up for a yard, but it's a gain of 8. He had 9 originally, and that was Xavier Worthy, and he tried to make a big play out of it. So it's third down and 3 for the Chiefs at their own 46, 21-14 Jaguars.
Trying to retreat to make more yardage after catch. Good thing he recognized he was moving backwards quickly, got the negative 1 yard, but now a more attainable third down and 2.
52 seconds left, third quarter, 21-14 Jaguars. Kansas City, third and 2, they say, at their own 47. Kareem Hunt's the running back. The Chiefs will snap it, look at a tight triangle to the right. Now Mahomes will scramble across midfield. He's at the 45 of the Jaguars, slides on his hip. At the 44 of the Jags, picks up 9 on a first down. Alua Khan was on the chase for the Jags D.
Yeah, they're running. What we're seeing with our offense is a cluster of receivers, tandem receivers on the right side in multiple occasions. The one interception was a product of that. Patrick, these last 2 pass plays, learning from that mistake, Mitch, opting to go opposite field or there, run for the first down.
Chiefs don't have to snap it before the quarter, but it looks like they will here on first and 10 at the 44 of Jacksonville. They give it off Pacheco, off tackle left. Flag on the play as Pacheco gains about 7 yards on the left side of the formation, but it looks like a hold on Kansas City. Alua Khan.
Holding. Offense with a 76. 2-yard penalty.
Sumatia called for the penalty. That's his first of the season. but it wipes out a first down run of 7 yards. And the clock stopped in the third quarter here. 21-14. The Chiefs led 14-0 at the 10:44 mark.
End of the third quarter.
Of the second quarter, but now 21 answered points by the Jags. Sometimes on the road, you got to show some guts and come from behind. And it takes, well, you know what, Kingdom? We'll need it when we come back. Chiefs down 7, headed to the fourth. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
Dude, did you order the new iPhone 17 Pro? Got it from Verizon, the best 5G network in America. I've never looked so good. You look the same. But with this camera, everything looks better, especially me.
You haven't changed your hair in 15 years. Selfies? Check, please.
New and existing customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro, designed to be the most powerful iPhone ever, with eligible phone trade-in and unlimited ultimate. Any condition guaranteed. Best 5G source root metrics data, United States, 1H2025. All rights reserved. Trade-in and additional terms apply for all offers. See Verizon.com for details.
Jaguars 21 unanswered points to lead 21-14. It's going to take a bucket of guts here. It's also going to take Danon Hughes, Mitch Holtis with you, along with Josh Klingler, Chiefs Kingdom. It's going to be time to put the hammer down. They're going to start with 1st and 20 from the Chiefs' own 46-yard line. Again, 2 14-point swings in this game. The Chiefs got one when the Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence was trying to reach out on a quarterback sneak, but the Chiefs popped the ball out. Nick Bolton recovered by George Karlaftis. Then the Chiefs on a 97-yard drive took a 14-0 lead. But the Chiefs were just getting ready to take a 7-point lead. Interception thrown by Mahomes, returned 99 yards by Devin Lloyd. And the Chiefs are down 21-14. Mahomes has Pacheco as his running back. Hollywood Brown sprints in motion in front of him. 4-man Jaguar rush. Mahomes is throwing long. Down the right side. Worthy trying to find the ball. It's incomplete. Double coverage by the Jaguars. Worthy never really tracked the ball. Travis Hunter was back. Two-way Travis Hunter, along with Andrew Wingard over the top.
Travis Hunter is going to pull himself out here, but trying to go for the home run. Patrick Mahomes, this is a post route, but he's trying to throw it away from the safety who's trailing there. Some contact down there, but non-catchable pass.
2nd and 19. Hunter lips off the field, again playing both ways tonight. Now the Chiefs put Jalen Royals in along with Tyquan Thornton. Chiefs have 2nd and 19. 3 seconds to snap this ball, and Mahomes has to call a very expensive timeout. The Jags are thinking it's delay a game.
Delay a game. Offense. A 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
And it is. There's your long play again. Sometimes the long play doesn't have to be a completion, but when you get a long play like that, it takes a while to get reset and recalibrated.
Well, a lot happens during that play. You have Xavier Worthy that runs basically 50 yards down the field, and then you have to wonder, okay, is he coming back to the huddle or is he going off to the sideline? Does the other receiver that would sub for him know that he's coming off the field? Miscommunication there forces the 5-yard penalty.
2nd and 24 for the Chiefs at their own 42. 21-14 Jacksonville. 14:53 to go in the game. Mahomes on a deep drop this time. Again, he lawns it down the rail, and the pass is going to be broken up. It was in the air a long time, and then Montarik Brown, the dime back, jumped the route and knocked it down before it could reach Mahomes' intended target.
That's a deep rail route by Tyquan Thornton. I thought maybe they had a chance at the deep end. You run that concept where you run down the middle of the field to bring the safeties out and come with a dig route. Thought they had maybe an opportunity to complete that. Tight window throw.
3rd and 24 for Kansas City. At its own 42-yard line. Jags lead 21-14 early in the 4th. 4-man rush, Jags. Mahomes with time. Running up. Now he's going to scramble. He's at midfield. Comes to the near side. He's wrapped up, stretching out the football, but well short of the first down. He needed 24 yards, and he gets to the 45 of the Jags. A 13-yard pickup. Aluakon, always ever present.
And this kind of no man's land here, 44-yard line. Would be a 61-yard attempt at a field goal, so we're going to punt for field position. Essential that the Gunners get down and get behind the return man, keep the ball out of the end zone.
Penalties doom the drive. 62-yard kickoff return wiped out. Ariza, who's had a good night punting the ball. Washington calls for a fair catch and takes it on his right knee at the 12-yard line. Hang time 4:08. 33-yard punt, but for field position. And the Jags now have the ball and the lead at 21-14. They've only had one possession in this quarter, and it was a touchdown. In this half, I should say, it was a touchdown. Chiefs down 7, 13:51 to go in the game on the Chiefs Radio Network. For over 86 years, GEHA has offered medical and dental benefits designed to meet the unique needs of federal employees and retirees, military retirees and their families. With over 2 million members and growing, GEHA continues to serve those members and families who serve all of us every day. GEHA, your friend in federal since 1937, and the proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellowstone. The epic ranching drama is now a Kansas Lottery scratch ticket and your ticket to experiences you can't get anywhere else. Top prize of $25,000 plus second chance drawings that let you live the show. Attend a premiere or visit the set. But know what you're getting into. Just kidding. This is a game, not the show. Play Yellowstone. CKSLottery.com for details.
Hey, bro. Weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm. Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me."
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
The John Deere Gator XUV lets you cut, pack, drive, scout, weld, stack, feed, pull, load, tow, spray, and haul, all in a single day. Because with the highest cargo box volume in its class, customizable features, and a towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds, it gets the job done. You just have to get in the seat. Learn more at your John Deere dealer or visit johndeere.com/GatorXUV.
Mitch Holzerspach, Danon Hughes, and now let's go to Josh Klingler on the sideline. Chiefs down 7 at 13:51 to go in the game.
All right, guys, it's been a long time ago now because the offense has been on the field for so long, but a rare occurrence. I haven't seen this much. After the last touchdown drive by the Jags, Steve Spagnuolo brought the entire defense around him to make the adjustments to what was going on offensively for the Jags. They've had a long time to prepare now for this drive.
Jacksonville up 7, 1st and 10 at their own 12. ETN, the running back. 3 eligible receivers to the right of Trevor Lawrence, who's been really good running the ball tonight. Now a quick throw to the tight end, a gain of just 3 yards. Nick Bolton slapped the Hunter Long on the back as soon as he caught the ball. They say just 2 yards, so 2nd and 8 for the Jags at their own 14-yard line. 21-14 Jacksonville with 21 unanswered Jag points.
This is playing right in the hands of the Jags where, as we mentioned coming into the game, they like to run the ball, take the clock up, and force miscues. They've done that so far.
2nd and 8. Trevor Lawrence at his own 14. Ball will be snapped on the near hash by Robert Hainsey. Right to his numbers. In the pocket. Fires a pass, intercepted at the 20-yard line. Trent McDuffie with the pick. And Trevor Lawrence throws the interception. His 5th of the season, and the Chiefs get a takeaway back. As Trent McDuffie with the pick, as Trevor Lawrence says he trapped the football.
He's complaining about contact down the field.
First down.
There was some contact, but a big play for the defense stepping up.
Trevor Lawrence throws an interception to Trent McDuffie, and the Chiefs have a golden opportunity to tie it. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 and monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Are you facing an unexpected financial emergency? You need WeFixMoney.com. WeFixMoney.com can help you get up to $5,000 fast. WeFixMoney.com is free to use, available 24/7, and has an A rating with the Better Business Bureau. Go to the name you trust. WeFixMoney.com. If you need emergency cash, up to $5,000 for bills or anything else, type WeFixMoney.com directly in your browser. That's WeFixMoney.com.
Welcome back to Jacksonville, 21-14 Jags. 13:03 to go in the game. An interception by Trent McDuffie. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
OKC Sports Radio, KINB 105.3 FM HD1. Kingfisher, Oklahoma City, a Perry Broadcasting Station.
An interception by Trent McDuffie has given Kansas City the ball at the Jaguar 19-yard line. Jacksonville took the lead on a 99-yard pick six by Devin Lloyd. Xavier Worthy breaks the huddle, heads to the numbers right side. Ball will be snapped on the left hash. Mahomes will be under center. Isaiah Pacheco, the running back, single back, hands on his knees. Fake handoff, bootleg, throw near side, caught at the 10, and down to the Jaguar 5-yard line. Excellent route and catch by Travis Kelce. On a bootleg play of 14 yards, Mahomes to Kelce. Eric Murray saved a touchdown, the ex-Chief.
Yeah, that's a nice job by Patrick Mahomes, squaring his shoulders to the line of scrimmage and throwing a dart to his favorite target there. First down and goal.
But the Chiefs had goal to go at the 3 and threw a pick six of 99 yards. They're down 21-14 here at 12:27 to go in the game. Kareem Hunt, the running back. He'll get it. Counting to the right side. Slams into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. And lowered his shoulder in the would-be Jaguar defender. A 5-yard run by Kareem Hunt, who had his boxing gloves on, and he was going to deliver the blow with the ball.
And we've seen time and time again, what's so great about this team, Mitch, is the attention to detail, but also recognizing mistakes and not making the same mistake again. Many people would have thought the previous interception, pick six, they should have ran the ball. What do? The next time you're inside the red zone, you run the football to pay dirt.
Great block by Kingsley Suamaitea on a power O, left to right. And now Butker will tie the game with a PAT right down the middle. 12:20 to go in the game. Tie. 21-21 on Monday Night Football. This is the Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network. Kansas Kansas City, it's the most wonderful time of the year, football season. Hy-Vee's ready to get you game day ready because no one does tailgating better than the experts at Hy-Vee. Make game day easy and please the crowd with a Kingdom Meat Bundle for just $30. The Kingdom Meat Bundle includes 4 burgers, 4 pork chops, 4 bratwursts, and 4 chicken breasts for just $30. Plus, score a 10-cent fuel saver with each Kingdom Bundle purchase. This game day, make your tailgate a victory with a little help from Hy-Vee, the official grocery sponsor of the Kansas City Chiefs.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining built Ford tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're one of America's largest financial services companies. Like how I'm more than just Peyton Manning. I'm also motivating Manning. When I say insurance, you say financial services. Insurance. Financial services. Insurance. Financial services. Now when I say nationwide, you say is both. Nationwide. Is both. Nationwide. Is both. For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Investment Services Corporation, member FINRA, Columbus, Ohio.
Tickets for Less is your trusted choice for tickets to every Chiefs game with the best prices and no service fees at ticketsforless.com. There's nothing that beats the atmosphere at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium, and Tickets for Less makes being there easy. Plus, upgrade your game day with the all-inclusive VIP tailgate featuring food, drinks, and the ultimate pre-game party in Kansas City. Secure your Chiefs tickets now at ticketsforless.com, and don't forget to save big with promo code Chiefs Radio.
Chiefs football is brought to you by Shelter Insurance. Find an agent for your auto, home, and life at shelterinsurance.com. And by Hy-Vee, proud official grocery sponsor of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Trent McDuffie's interception, the third of his career, allowed the Chiefs to have the ball at the 19. They blasted in with a Kareem Hunt 5-yard run. The PAT ties the game at 21 at 12:20 to go in the game. We are keeping an eye on Travis Hunter, who is playing a lot of defense. We'll get an update after the kick. We're going to go to the sideline with Josh Klingler. Butker's kick is away. Taken on the far side numbers, Jacksonville. A left side return across the 30 and up near the 40-yard line to the 42. Harrison Butker had to make the tackle, or it might have been a Jaguar touchdown. Great return by the Jags with the game tied at 21, early fourth. Let's go to the sideline.
All right, there's an injury for the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're going to have a new center this possession, guys. Robert Hainsey is questionable with a hamstring injury. In comes rookie, 7th-round draft pick Jonah Monheim, who will now be the center for Trevor Lawrence.
Hainsey was another one of those big free agents in the offseason from Tampa Bay. Best starting field position for the Jags. It is the 41-yard line, their own. Trevor Lawrence under center. ETN crouches behind him as the running back. He'll get it on the left side run. Gets his legs taken out from under him, but he will gain yardage. Gain 5 yards to the 46. Good low tackle by Shamari Connor. Went right at the lower body of the very shifty Travis Etienne.
Yeah, guys just getting stuck on blocks. Derek Nottie in the middle. Got to be able to shed the block. Cut down those downhill lanes. When they've been proficient in the run game, it's actually been those quick hitting downhill lead runs.
2nd and 5 Jags at their own 46. 21-21 tie. 11:36 to go in the game. They'll run it again. ETN trying to bounce it to the outside, and the Chiefs converge on him. Hold him short of the first down at the 49. A gain of 3. Connor again, a help with Ashton Gelati. 3rd and short for the Jaguars. Make it 2 specific at their own 49 with the game tied at 21.
Don't be surprised that you may run some kind of play action here or a boot. We've seen Trevor Lawrence use his legs very effectively in this game,
including a touchdown run. Jags are 3 of 6 on 3rd down. First 3rd down play this half, however. And it's at their own 49-yard line. 4-man front for the Chiefs. They're going to throw the football. Lawrence to throw. Now being flushed from the pocket. Moving left and being chased by Karlaftis. He's got a first down. Karlaftis loses right side contain. It's a pickup on a scramble of 4 yards. That has been the story of the game. You alluded to it. Not only double-digit runs by Trevor Lawrence, but scrambles for first downs. It's 1st and 10, Jacksonville in Kansas City territory at the 48.
And George Karlaftis opts to try to go inside to cut down the straight ahead lane, and that athleticism that we're seeing from Trevor Lawrence, not sure it's surprising the defense, but he's just being effective with his legs.
1st and 10, Jaguars, 21-21 tie, 10-10 to go in the game. Lawrence center, ETN the running back. They're going to toss play. Near side, 2 blockers in front of him. ETN tries to cut it back. Flag on the play as ETN gets nailed at the 43 after a gain of 5 on a right side sweep. That's a penalty on the Chiefs.
Going to call defensive holding.
Holding defense number 92. 5-yard penalty added on the end of the run. Automatic first down.
Chris Jones was called for this as well earlier this season.
Number 55 is reporting as eligible. Number 55.
So Edoga comes back in. Anton Harrison was injured. Now he's back in the game. But it's an automatic first down. First down at the 39 of Kansas City for Jacksonville. 9:55 to go in the game. 21-21 tie. Trevor Lawrence threw an interception on the last drive. The Chiefs turned it into a touchdown. Long count here by Lawrence. He fakes to ETN. Wants to throw with time. Darts it. Left side incomplete and well played. Brian Thomas Jr. was the intended target on a deep post at the left numbers. Skinny post, really, and it well played as Trent McDuffie knocks it incomplete.
Yeah, Trent McDuffie is so strong, specifically with his lower half. His legs, it's tough to get around. Looked like there was some miscommunication there. He just gets in a trail technique, runs right into the route. We used to call the DB running the route for the receiver. Good discipline there with his hands.
2nd and 10, Jacksonville at the Kansas City 39. 21-21 tie. 9:41 to go in the game. As they fake a screen, now they're going to run it to the near side of the Chiefs, blow it up. It went to ETN. They faked a wraparound screen to the left side to Hunter. They came back to the right. It's a loss of 3 as Drew Tranquil, an outstanding play and not fooled by the shiftiness of Jacksonville. And now it's 3rd and 13, Jacksonville at the Kansas City 42.
That's an excellent play when the defenders do their job, not trying to do someone else's job. That's when good things happen. Pressure in the face of Trevor Lawrence, discipline play, and speed utilized by Tranquil.
3rd and 13, Jacksonville at the Kansas City 42. 21-21 tie. 9 minutes to go in the game. 3 seconds on the play clock. Lawrence takes the snap. Pocket pushed. He'll throw over the middle. It is caught. Up to 40, trying to get free is Travis Hunter, and the Chiefs get him short of a first down at the 34-yard line. Gaining 8, but he needed 5 more yards than that. So what will the Jaguars do at the 34-yard line? They're going to bring on Cam Little to try a field goal. He's 9 of 11 this year, but as long as 47. And this would be a 52-yard attempt.
Good rally tackling there. Just shows you athleticism, which we've seen from Travis Hunter in this game so far. Should have been a longer attempt here, maybe even forcing a punt, but long field goal nonetheless.
52-yard attempt for Cam Little from the near hash. Little's got a strong leg, so accurate, usually, and he's got it. And the Jags regain the lead at 24-21. So Jacksonville with the scramble by Trevor Lawrence kept the drive alive to get a field goal. 8:08 to go in the game. Jacksonville 24, Kansas City 21. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
This is Coach Orvis. Join me and D-Wright for Prep Zone.
Every week, we are your source for high school scores and live reports. It's highlights from the bright lights with conversations and more. It's the Prep Zone.
Friday nights from 10 to 11 on OKC Sports Radio 105.3.
Looking to further your education without breaking the bank? Enroll today at Oklahoma City Community College, the most cost-effective college in Oklahoma. OCCC is the fourth largest institution of higher education in the state, offering over 85 academic programs and more than 50 micro programs designed to fit your needs, including sociology, biology, accounting, cyber information security, and so much more. Whether you're pursuing a degree or looking to gain specialized skills quickly, OCCC has a path to success for you. Visit www.occc.edu to learn more and call 405-682-1611 to take the first step towards your future today.
I'm Scott Hansen, host of NFL Red Zone. Lowe's knows Sundays hit different when you earn them. We've got you covered with outdoor power equipment from Cobalt and everything you need to weatherproof your deck with Trex decking. Plus, with lawn care from Scott's and, of course, Pit Boss grills and accessories, you can get a home field advantage all season long. So get to Lowe's, get it done, and earn your Sunday. Lowe's, official partner of the NFL.
8:08 to go in the game. Jacksonville 24, Kansas City 21. Chiefs fans, if you're running short on time, shop online at your Kansas City Hy-Vee. Add items to your cart with a single click. Choose pickup or delivery from one of the 20 Kansas City metro locations. Hy-Vee is your game day MVP. 8-play, 25-yard drive, a long kickoff return, set up a short field, and a scramble by Trevor Lawrence to get Cam Little within range of a 52-yard field goal. Chiefs down 3.
Chiefs fans, Tickets for Less has the lowest prices on Chiefs tickets and parking passes for every home game. Save big with promo code Chiefs Radio on your next order. Every seat holds a story. Find yours at ticketsforless.com.
Cam Little, who really won the job last year in the preseason. The Chiefs played here, and Little had a great game that propelled him in winning the job. He kicks in the landing zone on the fly to Brashard Smith, left side numbers. And Brashard Smith gets sandwiched at the 30 and goes down. And now a late flag is thrown at the end of the return. Three flags thrown. This was well after the return was over. Ventrell Miller made the stop for Jacksonville.
During the return, personal foul, illegal double team block, number 81 of the return team. That's half the distance to the goal, first down.
For the Kansas City Chiefs, that is 9 penalties for the game, but in the second half, that is now 6. And these are critical at this point because now the Chiefs are backed up.
That's Nico Remigio, who is the opposite returner, so his job is to come to kick out the outside block, but that block was already engaged. He couldn't get his body around it, so it looked like he was trying to double team, but it just got caught up in the wash there. Unfortunate error for the Chiefs.
17-yard penalty in effect, and the Chiefs will have 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They would have had it at the 31. 24-21 Jacksonville. Mahomes, they'll run it near side. It goes to Pacheco, and he gets hit hard. But he does get his helmet and shoulder pads forward for 4 yards to his own 18-yard line. Austin Johnson's been busy tonight inside for Jacksonville defensively.
It looked like Isaiah Pacheco took offense to the helmet. A little bit of spearing there. Came in late with the helmet-to-helmet on the hit. Fortunately, nothing hurt.
24-21 Jacksonville. The Jags had a 99-yard pick six earlier in this half. 2nd and 6 for Kansas City. Again at their own 18. Pacheco sprints in motion and set up 4 eligible to the right. Pump faking Mahomes. He'll run it. 20-yard line, 25, 30-yard line, and out of bounds at the 35. The Chiefs loaded up after motion. 4 guys to the right. That allowed a 15-yard run by Mahomes with clear vision to his left.
Yeah, this play is drawn up man-to-man coverage, the backside slant. But because there's only one receiver on that backside, when they run the slant and there's not an open lane, Patrick knows that there's no one out there to spy him. He takes advantage of the defense there. Big play.
Up to the 33-yard line. Kansas City now 142 rushing yards. Play clock at 8. as Creed Humphrey hovers over the ball. 1st and 10 at his own 33. Chiefs down 24-21. Mahomes, a play fake, rolled short roll left. Now he goes underneath the coverage. Catch is made at the 43-yard line and close to a first down. Catch made by Juju Smith-Schuster. Mahomes was looking deep. At that time, he decided to go underneath to Juju as Aluakon makes the stop, and it is just shy of a first down.
Well, it's all starting with the protection. Offensive line giving him all day to survey the field. Doesn't take a chance downfield. Thought he got the first down. They spotted it just short.
2nd and less than a yard for the Chiefs at their own 42. Pacheco will get it. And he thrusts forward just enough to get the first down. About where they should have spotted the last one.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a first down for the Chiefs at their own 43. Devon Hamilton, that time, was clogging the middle for Jacksonville, but good strength shown by Pacheco to get a first down.
Still a short spot there, Mitch. I thought he fell forward before the knee got down. Not sure what they're looking at.
1st and 10, Kansas City down 24-21. 5:22 to go in the game. Chiefs ball at their own 43. Pacheco in motion left, now back to the right. Chiefs are 2-by-2 otherwise. They fake the handoff. To Pacheco, they'll swing it now on a pass. 45-yard line. Pacheco gets sandwiched by 2 Jaguars, but it's a gain of 6 to the Chiefs' own 49. Good sprinting pursuit by Eric Murray and Aluakon.
All the pre-snap motion and shifts, we see a lot of it from Isaiah Pacheco. What does that do? It declares by the defense whether you're playing man-to-man coverage or zone. Isaiah Pacheco comes from outside in. No one moves with him. Tells you it's zone. Knows there's a cavity out in the flat, and we take advantage of it.
2nd and 4. Chiefs ball at their own 49, trailing 24-21. Kareem Hunt now in the game at halfback. Trots into the short side left hip position of Mahomes, who raises the right leg. Mahomes in trouble, and now cannot get free, or he stays alive. His foot on the ground. He'll scramble near side and diving near a first down. It looks like he might have it as they spot it at the Jacksonville 46. He had his hand on the ground. Looked like the Jags had a sack, and somehow his knee did not touch. His hand did. He got back up and scrambles for 5 yards and a Chiefs first down, and another incredible play by Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, just pulls away from Mason Smith. Athleticism, lower body strength, gets the job done, dives head first for the first down.
1st and 10, Chiefs now in Jacksonville territory at the 46. 24-21 Jacksonville. Kareem Hunt, single back. They give it off to him. He tries to bounce it behind left. He hurdles a defender and fights his way to the Jacksonville 40 for a gain of 6. On first down.
Smelling blood in the water. Offensive line doing their jobs. Pass protection and run blocking. Kareem Hunt feeling it just a bit. That's when you know when a running back is comfortable. When in traffic, he's leaping over guys, protecting the football, and still not being brought down by one guy.
Hey, his touchdown run, he put the punch. He delivered the blow. 2nd and 4 Chiefs. Down 24-21. They have the ball at the Jacksonville 40. 3 minutes to go in the game. Mahomes looks at a 2-deep safety. Deep. He zings a pass right side. It's caught for a first down at the 28-yard line of Jacksonville. And a pinpoint throw. A gain of 11 yards. It goes to Kelsey and a first down. As Kelsey finds the void in that zone defense, and the Chiefs have the ball at the Jacksonville 29.
Yeah, the Jaguars are trying everything in their power to change things up. They come with a backside blitz by the corner, double coverage on Travis Kelsey. He catches it in traffic. Again, a nice job of protection there.
8 plays, 57 yards. They've used up 5:30, but they're down 3. 20 seconds to the 2-minute warning. Jacksonville leads 24-21. Tight triangle to the right of Mahomes. They're going to throw it on a screen that way to the tight triangle at the 25-yard line. And sprinting to the 24, picking up 5. Montaric Brown, but the catch by Brashard Smith at the back of that triangle on the quick screen, and that'll take it to the 2-minute warning. Remember my game day setup. Every game, seemingly, every week in this league is just full of drama and intensity. We've got it here. Jacksonville 24, Kansas City 21. The 2-minute warning. Powered by your Midwest Ford dealers, driven by value, the official partner of the Kansas City Chiefs. Find your local Midwest Ford dealer at Ford.com. Kansas City loves ribs. Smoky, savory, sweet, fall-off-the-bone ribs. For just $16, you can grab a full slab of baby back ribs at Hy-Vee every Saturday and Sunday. Feed the entire family and the entire block with delicious ready-to-eat baby back ribs for just $16 a slab or 2 for $30. Add baked beans, potato salad, coleslaw, and kickback and get game ready. Hy-Vee has your back with a full slab of ribs for just $16. This Saturday and Sunday at your Kansas City area Hy-Vee. Limited time offer while supplies last.
For years, everyone thought Verizon had the best network, because they did. But now the best mobile network in the U.S. is T-Mobile. T-Mobile's network has the most advanced 5G, with more towers, and their signal reaches further than ever. So you can text and instant talk and say, "You won't believe where I am."
T-Mobile has the best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H 2025. See T-Mobile.com/network.
For over 86 years, GEHA has offered medical and dental benefits designed to meet the unique needs of federal employees and retirees, military retirees and their families. With over 2 million members and growing, GEHA continues to serve those members and families who serve all of us every day. GEHA, your friend in federal since 1937, and the proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
The John Deere Gator XUV lets you cut, pack, drive, scout, weld, stack, feed, pull, load, tow, spray, and haul, all in a single day. Because with the highest cargo box volume in its class, customizable features, and a towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds, it gets the job done. You just have to get in the seat. Learn more at your John Deere dealer or visit johndeere.com/GatorXUV.
2 minutes to go in the game. Kansas City trailing Jacksonville 24-21. But the Chiefs have 2nd and 5 at the Jacksonville 24. The Chiefs all 3 timeouts. The Jaguars all 3 timeouts.
And you and I were talking off air about where do the Jaguars start using their timeouts. Depends on how we fare on this down right here, but you got to expect them to start using them.
Pacheco's the running back. Shades the short side, right side of the field. On 2nd down and 6, they fake to him. Here's a blitz by Lloyd. Mahomes moving to his right, throws on the run, caught at the right sideline at the 5-yard line. Excellent catch, tiptoe catch by Hollywood Brown. A gain of 19 yards and walking the tightrope at the 5. And Mahomes gets away from the blitzing Devin Lloyd to do so.
Previous play is under further review.
Catch, I see 2 toes down, do you not, with control?
Yes. Tommy toe touch on the sideline. Great job by Hollywood Brown. Chiefs fans, upgrade your pregame experience with a tailgate suite. This VIP experience features an all-inclusive tailgate space for up to 40 people with access to premium tickets and parking. Visit Chiefs.com to learn more and book your experience.
1:53 to go in the game.
After review, it's a completed catch.
Did Jacksonville use a timeout? I don't think they did.
Inside 2 minutes.
Inside of 2 minutes, and I meant that, but he got out of bounds to stop the clock, so the clock wouldn't be stopped anyway. Mahomes, 306 yards passing in all 5 regular season games against the Jags. He's had over 300 yards passing, but the Chiefs trail 24-21.
I want to see 2 run plays here, Mitch. 2 run plays. Force them to use timeouts if you don't get any end zone.
Kareem Hunt is the running back. Mahomes had an RPO touchdown earlier in this game. They give it off on a trap play. As Kareem Hunt blasting near the goal line, he's down to the 2. And that was a single wing kind of play. Eric Armstead, the old Oregon basketball player, saved the touchdown.
Timeout.
Jacksonville calls timeout. The Chiefs have 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line. At the conclusion of this game, you think there's a lot to talk about?
148.
It's been crazy. 24-21 Jacksonville. Stay tuned for the postgame report hosted by Joshua Briscoe. The postgame report brought to you by Flight by Yingling. Now you got 2nd and goal at the 2. Remember, the Chiefs have been down here before. In fact, they've had 7 of their 9 possessions in the Jacksonville half of the 50, but they had a 99-yard pick 6.
Yeah.
Right now's the difference in the game.
When you mentioned the 7 of 9 possessions on the Jacksonville side of the 50, how about if you're able to cap this drive off with a touchdown, not settling for any field goals, which is the recipe for success and my number 3 key coming into this game.
12th play of the drive. Jacksonville is 5th in the league in red zone defense. Kareem Hunt is the running back, shaded to the left side of Mahomes. He'll get it again, trying to bounce the right side. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Terrific block by the right side of the offensive line, and the Chiefs lead 27-24.
Excellent kick-out block by Kingsley Suamataia. Nice job at the point of attack by Travis Kelce and that right side of the offensive line, which is where we've run the ball efficiently throughout this evening. Got to give love to Trey Smith and Jawan Taylor.
Enormous PAT attempt, because this would force Jacksonville to get a touchdown. At 1:45 to go in the game, the Chiefs lead 27-24. Butker will try the PAT. The holder is Ariza. And the kick is up and good. Right down the gut by Harrison Butker. Kansas City led at one time 14-0. Then 21 unanswered Jacksonville points. Then the Chiefs tied it at 21. Jacksonville with a field goal, and now a Chiefs touchdown makes it 28-24 Kansas City at 1:45 to go in the game.
Only had to force them to use one timeout there. In retrospect, you'd like to hold on to the ball a little bit longer, but now it's up to the defense to hold them down.
You can't get greedy. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
Are you ready to get in the game with the Kansas City Chiefs and Shelter Insurance? You can win a VIP game day experience at Arrowhead Stadium, including tickets, parking, and a visit to the Chiefs radio booth to watch Mitch Holthus in action. Contact a Shelter Insurance agent and ask them to sign you up. For a list of participating agents and giveaway rules, visit shelterinsurance.com/get-in-the-game for your chance to win. Shelter Insurance
right here, right now.
Instead, they're going to pooch kick it high, and it will land out of bounds. And Jacksonville's going to get it at the 40-yard line. Butker tried to pooch kick it to the far side of the field. And now the Jags have a great opportunity. 1:45 to go in the game.
Jacksonville.
So they have had kickoff returns that got it to their own 41. And now a kick out of bounds gets it to their own 40.
They're just trying to be too fine with it. And that's a roll of the dice by the returner just a bit to let that ball bounce and hoping that it goes out of bounds, because if it doesn't, now you're really behind the 8 ball with the coverage. Tough break.
Jacksonville needs a touchdown. They're down by 4. They have 1st and 10 at their own 40. 2 deep safeties by Kansas City. Lawrence has thrown an interception in this game, and he's lost a fumble. 74 giveaways by Lawrence since he entered the league in 2021. That's number 1. Chiefs push the pocket. Lawrence trying to spin free. Now he does get free to the right side. Lawrence is angling to the near side. He stops and gets hit after a gain of 6. It'll move the clock, and the clock will run out. In 1:30 to go in the game, the Chiefs missed a chance to sack him. Shamari Connors stays on him to tackle him. Jacksonville will go without a huddle here. At 1:20 to go in the game, Chiefs lead 28-24. Jacksonville 2 timeouts left. Jags losing a lot of time off the clock here at 1:14. 13, play clock still at 38 seconds. Chiefs 2 deep safety. Lawrence. Chiefs again push the pocket. And again, Chris Jones chasing but missing. Now the Chiefs will chase him down and get him back at the 42. That's a sack. Leo Chanel makes his second big play in as many weeks. He and George Karlaftis did not lose contain.
Timeout.
And that's 1:01 to go in the game. 3rd down and 8. Chris Jones was on the chase. That allowed, though, Karlaftis and Chanel to chase down a sack on Lawrence. The Chiefs had 3 sacks tonight. The Jags only had allowed 3 sacks in 4 weeks coming into this game.
And importantly, forcing them to take so much time off the clock there. Pre-snap and then his scramble. That's an excellent job of pursuit. George Karlaftis Chris Jones won't show up in the stat book, but the defense doing a great job there. Now, 3rd down and 8, obviously 4-down territory. With Spags and this defense and man-to-man coverage and pressure, got to be careful about a slip screen.
But they've used 44 seconds in 2 plays. Yeah. Minute 1 to go in the game. They have 1 timeout left to the Jags. Chiefs lead 28-24. They shift Hunter Long to the near side as a flex slot tight end. In the pocket. They're going to throw a fade route to the near side. The pass is going to be caught. Caught by Travis Etienne on the near sideline at the 24-yard line. A wheel route. Or Brian Thomas, a gain of 34 yards, and the Jags are in business at the Kansas City 29. Brian Thomas with the catch.
This is great coverage until the last second there by Jalen Watson. Just mistimed the jump, a perfectly thrown ball.
54 seconds left in the game, 28-24, Kansas City. Jacksonville with 1 timeout. They have the ball at the Kansas City 24-yard line. 2 by 2, including Travis Hunter in a right side slot. Chiefs with a rush left side throw for the boundary. It's caught at the 12-yard line. Caught out of bounds on the far side by De'Ami Brown. The former Washington Commanders got a gain of 12 yards. And at 48 seconds to go in the game, the Jaguars had the ball at the Kansas City 11.
Chiefs are going to rotate defenders back on the field. Leo Chanel, Ashton Gelati trying to get fresh bodies to get after Trevor Lawrence here.
Jags still with 1 timeout remaining. 28-24, Kansas City. Jacksonville, 1st and 10 at the Kansas City 11. 3 eligible to the right side. 1 single receiver to the left. Deep drop this time as Hunter, a pass goes left side and it's broken up at the 1-yard line. Hunter out on a route in the end zone, but Trevor Lawrence was hounded as he threw it. Trent McDuffie breaks up the throw in the end zone intended for De'Ami Brown, and the incompletion stops the clock at 44 seconds. 2nd and 10, Jaguars at the 11 of Kansas City.
That's a great job of substitution there, Mitch, because Ashton Gelati was the one that came in with the heat on Trevor Lawrence there. The fresh body off the sideline brings a different kind of energy.
Travis Hunter lines up to the far left side. Chiefs trying to line up correctly here. 3 by 2, empty backfield. 2nd and 10, Jacksonville at the Kansas City 11. Chiefs by 4. 44 seconds to go in the game. And now a flag is thrown. Delay of game, or did they get a timeout?
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 15. But in the red zone, some would think that extra 5 yards gives you more room to work in the and get your deep route concepts in. First penalty on Jacksonville in this half.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I don't think they're worried about being 5 yards shorter, especially with the luxury of having the 1 timeout left with 44 seconds on the clock.
2nd and 15. Jaguars ball at the Kansas City 16. Chiefs lead 28-24. 44 seconds to go in the game. Long count here. 2 seconds. Snap back right before they're going to run a screen. Near side, De'Ami Brown setting tacklers. And now nearly loses the football, but he gets to the 13-yard line, gains 3 yards. George Karlaftis with good hustle.
Timeout. Jacksonville
uses their final timeout.
It's a 30-second timeout.
38 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and 13, Jacksonville at the Kansas City 14-yard line. Good hustle play by Karlaftis as Gelati missed a tackle and an ankle tackle by Karlaftis from behind.
And Nick Bolton was also there. Could have been a negative play. Knew they were going to use the timeout. When you opt to try to run that inside screen in the field of play, no other way to stop the clock. 4-down territory here.
Kansas City 28, Jacksonville 24. 38 seconds to go in the game. Jacksonville out of timeouts. 3rd and 13, Jaguars at the 14 of Kansas City. Single running back to the right of Trevor Lawrence. He'll stake the snap on the near hash. Chiefs again pressing the pocket. Lawrence throws it left for the end zone. The pass is going to be broken up. And broken up, deflected, and he catch it. A flag on the play in the end zone. What's the signal here? They're going to call pass interference. It appears on Kansas City in the end zone. At 30 seconds to go. It's on Brian Cook, I think.
Pass interference. Defense number 27.
Nope, it's Shamari Connor.
1 yard.
Shamari Connor.
First down.
With defensive pass interference, and that will put the ball at the 1 yard line for Jacksonville.
Yeah, he doesn't get his hands or his head back towards the football. Would have been an interception by Brian Cook there. Just got to have better technique for Shamari Connor. Missed opportunity again by this defense.
So it's first down and goal to go at the 1 yard line. 30 seconds to go in the game. Chiefs lead 28-24. And now stumbling is Lawrence. He loses his footing. The Chiefs now trying to get him from behind. He's going to run into the end zone. But was he ruled down by contact? It's a touchdown for Jacksonville. But did the Chiefs touch him as he stumbled? A confusion now on the field. At 23 seconds, the Jaguars
holding. Defense number 6.
Holding on Kansas City.
Result of the play is a touchdown.
Trevor Lawrence stumbled and then got up. And then a missed tackle. And it would have been a do-over anyway with holding on Brian Cook. 30-28. Jacksonville at 23 seconds to go in the game.
That's interesting, Mitch, how you can have a holding on a play that wasn't necessarily a pass play with the quarterback stumbling from snap. But
the PAT is good. Now the Chiefs have 23 seconds and 3 timeouts. A field goal would tie the game. The Chiefs are down 31-28. But penalties have racked the Chiefs here in this second half. A 7-play, 60-yard drive. Brian Thomas, a big 34-yard catch, the big play of the drive. And then Lawrence stumbling from behind center with the ball but never was touched. And then scrambled to come to the far side, breaking tackles and leaping into the end zone. But there was still defensive holding on Kansas City anyway. So now the Chiefs have got 3 timeouts and 23 seconds and try to get down and maybe get a game-tying field goal.
And actually, Mitch, it works to the Chiefs' benefit that that penalty was not called, because then they would be able to take more time off the clock, and the Chiefs would have had to start using their timeouts there. So getting the ball quicker, you don't want to give up the touchdown, but getting the ball quicker could work in our favor here.
See what Cam Little does with this kick. Rashard Smith is back, along with Nico Remigio. But the Chiefs have had penalties on these kick returns. One that's wiped out a 62-yard penalty. It's a line drive kick. They're going after Smith every time. Smith will bring it. Left side numbers. And he gets to the 25-yard line, trying to get to the 30. Out of bounds. And a flag thrown at the end of the kick return. At the 35-yard line. Holding on Kansas City. 3 special teams penalties on kick returns in this half. The 12th penalty.
Return team number 43.
Jack Cochran.
Penalty for the spot of the foul. First down, Kansas City.
That's 2 on Cochran in this game.
Against the same guy running down the field as well.
So the Chiefs with 16 seconds now. They would have had the ball at the 35. Their own, and now they're going to walk it off all the way back to the 17. A field goal would tie it, but 16 seconds. 3 timeouts for the Chiefs. 6 men back deep for Jacksonville in zone coverage. They'll still rush 4. Low snap to Mahomes, retreating into the pocket. He's going to throw to the middle, and the pass is going to be broken up and nearly intercepted. He had Pacheco open in the left flat. 9 seconds to go in the half. Kelsey was running a middle route, but there were 2 different guys in the vicinity of the intended pass.
Operator, please put 10 seconds on the game clock, please. 10 seconds. Thank you.
2nd and 10 for the Chiefs. That's moot. They have the ball at their own 17. 10 seconds left in the game. And the Chiefs are down 31-28 after leading 14-0, and then a 28-24 lead dissipates. at 23 seconds to go in the game. Chiefs are 3-1. Jags are way back on 3 deep coverage. They're going to go down the rail and incomplete. Brown and Worthy were both in the vicinity, but now 7 seconds to go in the game. Still 3 timeouts remaining. In hindsight, the first play of this drive, Pacheco was open. It would have been about a 15 or 20-yard gain. He could have got out of bounds, perhaps.
Yeah, Hollywood Brown just glances right off his shoulder pad there. Was not expecting the ball that quickly.
7 seconds left in the game. 31-28, Jacksonville. 3rd and 10 for the Chiefs at their own 17. They need a Mahomes miracle. They throw it over the middle, caught at the 28. Chiefs can call timeout with 2 seconds left. Kelsey with the catch. It's a first down.
Timeout. Kansas City.
Called timeout. They're going to say 2 seconds on the clock.
Game clock operator, please put 3 seconds on the game clock, please. 3 seconds.
There's at least one more second there. The Jags will play a cloud technique. They're not going to let the Chiefs get out of bounds with this.
They're playing a deep safety in center field, about 30 yards deep as well. So even if we try to run some laterals, there's a guy that's his job is just to keep the ball in front of him. You need a miracle here.
3 seconds left in the game. Jacksonville 31, Kansas City 28. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. The Chiefs ball at their own 28-yard line. And Mahomes will use a second timeout. As the Jags' deepest safeties, there are 2 safeties that are literally 30 yards deep.
So you mentioned the defense, and what you're going to have is a man-to-man look at the line of scrimmage.
Called back-to-back timeouts.
Yep.
By rule, you cannot do that.
Yep,
It's a 5-yard penalty. It'll still be first down.
And it's really insignificant here with that penalty, Mitch. You just want to make sure everybody's on the same page. But in regards to the defense, if they have the 2 deep coverage like it looks like they're going to do, they're going to run man-to-man coverage and trail technique on the wide receivers, bump and run, rush 2, maybe 3 guys, and defend 8 or 9 back deep.
3 seconds to go in the game. Chiefs down 31-28. Mahomes setting everybody he can vertically. And now he's going to launch it deep down the right side of the field in a Hail Mary attempt. It's incomplete. Game over. Jacksonville wins. The Chiefs had a 14-0 lead early in the second quarter. Then they took a 28-24 lead at 1:45 to go in the game. Jacksonville needed a touchdown down 4, and they got it on a crazy play as Trevor Lawrence stumbled, but he picked the football, picked it up, and ran it in for the go-ahead touchdown. And the Chiefs now drop to 2-4 on the season.